This time, we're in South London, where coming to the aid of struggling house hunters calls for some unorthodox measures.
Use people as furniture.
We have to employ some shock tactics.
I'm scared.
And there's a few revelations.
Are we gonna cuddle?
Some people are looking for this. That's a problem for me.
It would cause arguments.
Absolute scenes.
But we always kiss and make up in the end.
I love it.
Wow.
Wow.
I bet you're so pleased with yourself. We're house hunting south of the river at a market that's buoyant, but throwing up the usual barriers.
My first-time buyers have been saving for years and years, but they're finally ready to open the floodgates and find their first home.
My world record holding rower wants to move firmly away from renting and speedily into owning.
We'll need to be full steam ahead with our search, Phil.
You're absolutely right, Kirstie. We don't want to miss the boat.
The South London property market is very diverse, but there's one thing that all the homes here have in common: a huge price tag.
In some of the most prestigious postcodes, average property prices are over £900,000. That's a staggering 600 grand over the national figure of almost 288,000.
Despite a certain level of uncertainty in the housing market nationwide, South London remains highly competitive.
Luckily, our first house hunter, Kat, isn't afraid of a challenge.
I really love being outdoors. I have climbed Kilimanjaro. I've climbed a mountain in Mexico. I've climbed Machu Picchu as well. Forgot about that one.
Kat works in risk management, and although her job has seen her living all over the world, she's now based in the City of London. She's every inch the high flyer, but 4 years ago, things changed when she was diagnosed with a life-threatening cancer. Now in remission, she sees the world differently.
I think when someone tells you that you've only got years left, it does change your mindset a little bit. You want to spend your time doing the things that you love and grabbing the opportunities.
So, of course, Kat committed to take part in a gruelling transatlantic rowing attempt for when the cancer was beaten.
The row became the thing that kind of just pushed me forward through treatment, surgery, so it's been a bit of a rocky road.
In November 2021, after 2 years of treatment and 6 months of training, doctors gave Kat the all clear. So she picked up her oars and headed for the ocean.
Broke the world record for the fastest female trio, which was a bit of a surprise for us, but I think the sheer desperation to get to the other side for a cocktail kept us going.
With such determination and a substantial budget of around 1.2 million, you would think that finding a smart 3-bed period property, even in pricey areas of South London like Greenwich, would be plain sailing. But even after 2 years of searching, she hasn't dropped anchor yet.
I think the search has been a challenge, one, because it's a huge area, but also just to understand what's the most important thing to me. And I think that changes the more you see properties.
Unfortunately, the less certain the criteria, the more difficult the search. So until the perfect home crests the horizon, Kat's renting a smart flat in central London. But there's one pet hate. It's not canine compatible.
I got a dog called Bob when I was in Mexico, and he is currently living at my parents' house in Cambridgeshire. I do miss him, and he goes crazy when you see him, which is lovely. You're all soft, you've had a wash.
Kat and dog are ready for a permanent, pup-friendly pat. Who better to take the lead than you, Phil?
So what's brought on this house hunt, Kat? I know you've been travelling the world lots, but now based in London.
Last few years have been a bit tricky for me.
Sure.
I'm now ready to find, I guess, the house for the next at least few years anyway.
OK, what are we looking for?
So ideally, a period property, Victorian Georgian, garden, 3-bed, one for me, one for guests, and then one for
Bob.
probably a... yeah. No, one for a study, because I work from home 3 days a week. And ideally sort of 10 minutes to a tube or train station and 10 minutes to a nice high street.
Have you seen many?
8 places. One I put an offer on.
Right.
It needed completely gutting.
OK.
But it was missing the high ceilings that I love.
But that tells me you're up for work. You don't
Oh,
mind?
yeah, I don't mind. You know.
So you're familiar with Greenwich?
Yeah, I've always liked it. And it has got that kind of village vibe as well.
So let's start there.
Yeah.
But there are lots of other areas across South London that offers that village feel, and I've lived in them, so I do know it pretty well.
If you turn around and said, this area fits all of those things,
Yeah.
I would totally consider it, yeah.
What is the budget?
1.2. I would go a bit over.
You know, the market
Yeah.
has been rising
I
during the
know.
time you've searched, added to which there is a distinct lack of stock. That's going to be our challenge, together with just the distances involved
Yeah.
and trying to compare like with like. I completely get what you're trying to achieve. Whether I can find it or not is a totally different matter.
If anyone can, you can, Phil.
You've been watching too much Channel 4.
I don't think that's possible. Is it, Phil?
Silly me. With Kat's savings and a mortgage, we'll be looking at houses up to and around £1.25 million.
She wants a period property with curb appeal. It needs a minimum of 3 bedrooms, 1 for an office and 1 for guests, including her parents, who would stay from time to time, and a garden for Bob the Beagle. A project isn't a problem for Kat. In fact, she'd prefer it.
As for location, no more than a 10-minute walk to a high street with a villagey vibe and a maximum commute of 45 minutes to her work in Canary Wharf. I'll be targeting smart, leafy areas right across South London, stretching from her top spot of Greenwich in the east as far as Wimbledon in the west.
As for my first-time buyers, I'll be focusing on locations close to work and family around Bexley Heath. Further east, but still south of the river. Nicole works as a financial administrator for a school federation, and Adam is a PE teacher. They got together 9 years ago, thanks to a bit of first-class matchmaking by Nicole's mum.
We met at a local school. I was doing sports coaching there.
You were friends with my mum first, weren't you?
Yeah, I was. And then we started off being really good friends for a couple of years.
Yeah.
Yeah, the rest is history.
Yeah.
South East London born and bred, neither has felt the need to fly the parental nest until now.
Both happy living with our parents, but it's just that we don't really ever get to see each other. It's just 1 or 2 evenings, if we're lucky, a week.
We're so busy with our fitness or playing sport. I'll play for 2 football teams. Nicole goes to her or fitness.
We want to come home to each other at the end of the day.
But this pair are not your average first-time buyers. Oh no. They've both been prepping for this purchase their whole adult lives.
I've got 3 older siblings and I've watched them all struggle, so I kind of knew the earlier I could save, the better it would be.
Yeah, I've been saving as well and just making sure that we can get the cash deposit that we needed for the property that we want.
Together, they've banked an unbelievable £110,000, giving them a budget of 425 grand. Yes! They want a 2 to 3 bed house in move-in condition, but they haven't managed to hit the bullseye yet.
We've been searching for property for about 2 to 3 years. We have put an offer in on 2, but we got outbidded on both. We went through a time where it was a bit rough. Generally thought, is it ever going to happen?
In the time they've been searching, house prices have shot up an eye-watering 12%, and the market remains cutthroat. At times like this, fortune favours the brave.
I can be a bit fussy.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's always something I kind of pick up on. And if Kirstie's there with me, she could probably help me see the potential.
Very interesting times ahead.
All those years carefully nurturing that savings account, dreaming of their ideal home, has made them determined to spend their pennies wisely, and who can blame them?
Adam and Nicole, you are the poster kids for saving. How long have you been saving for?
I've been saving since I was 17.
Yeah, I'd say I was about 22 years old. Between us, we've saved just over £110,000.
Blimey. Which means you can spend...
425,000.
Rumour has it that you might be able to push it a little.
Yeah, we've got a little bit more to play with.
We're not saying this is going to be our forever home, but
We want to go into it thinking it will be our forever home.
And you want 3 bedrooms?
We'd rather a 3, but
Yeah.
if it's a really lovely house, we would settle for 2.
Yeah.
Drive for 2 cars.
And a garden?
Yes. If there is like an outhouse already in the garden, great, but if not, we'd like to build one
Yeah.
there
Right,
eventually.
okay.
Yeah, eventually.
And I also really want an aerial hoop in the garden.
I'd say above that would be a modern kitchen and bathroom.
An actual ability to cook and wash.
Well, yeah, exactly, yeah. Because, yeah, we're not your DIY couple. I'm that guy who knows everyone in the trade kind of thing.
It wouldn't be a deal breaker if we had to do work on it. We would just rather not.
Well, we can negotiate that.
Yeah, we can see.
Sounds like you might have a bit of flexibility there, Kirstie.
That's to be expected from a couple who want an aerial hoop. My super savers, Nicole and Adam, are comfortable with a budget of £425,000, but could stretch to £435,000 for the perfect house. And that means moving condition with 2 to 3 bedrooms and a modern kitchen.
They want a garden with enough space for a chill-out shed and Nicole's aerial hoop. Off-street parking for 2 cars is essential.
As is being within less than an hour of work, family and social commitments in South East London.
So what have you got?
Very hard-working, successful cancer survivor. Lived all over the world. She went and got herself a world record.
Wow.
For rowing the Atlantic. She knows Greenwich,
Yeah.
but she's searching in a pretty wide patch. Wants the villagey vibe. How about you?
Super savers, first-time buyers, both still living in their respective parents' houses, but saved £110,000
How on
between
earth
them
have they managed that?
by really, really trying.
Good for them.
I know, so impressive. I'm thrilled.
You're going to make dreams come true.
Oh, well, I'm not so sure, but I'll give it a try.
You're very trying.
I think you bring that out in me, Phil.
We know Kat loves Greenwich with its villagey vibe, but even with her budget of £1.25 million, finding suitable properties has been challenging. A 9% hike in prices over the last 12 months and lack of stock means sellers aren't interested in bargain hunters. So I'm thrilled to have found a property in Greenwich that hasn't already been snapped up.
Right, Kat, first throw of the dice. Here we are, West Greenwich. This is the house. You know exactly where we are, don't you?
I do.
Because you offered on a house that must be pretty close to this.
A couple of streets, I think,
Good.
roughly.
So that says to me that we're in a
Good area.
acceptable spot.
Yeah.
What do you make of the street?
Nice and quiet, nice houses, pretty.
This is grade 2 listed. It's over 4 floors. I'm keen for you to see it.
I'm excited too.
Hopefully Kat's enthusiasm will continue inside, as this handsome Victorian property delivers on almost every count. On the lower ground floor, there's a large, fully fitted kitchen diner and a huge bathroom, which has been nicely done. But it is the only one in the house, and Kat ideally wanted 2.
On the ground floor, an entrance hall leading into 2 elegant reception rooms with high ceilings. There are 2 charming, generously proportioned bedrooms on the first floor and a third in the loft space above them.
The garden is landscaped with plenty of space for Bob the Beagle, and the guide price, £1.2 million, 50 grand under Kat's maximum spend of 1.25.
So we have a very traditional
Yeah.
double reception room. You could have an office in that one.
I love it. Yeah. Coving, fireplace. And it's bright, having the dual aspect windows.
It's nice, isn't
It is, it's really nice.
You're still smiling.
I am still smiling.
Come
I like
on,
it.
then, let's keep it going.
Excellent momentum for a first property, Phil. I'm smiling too.
So down into the lower ground. Pop your head in there, massive bathroom.
Yeah, it's huge.
And then a really great kitchen diner.
Yeah, love. I mean, I don't like the units, but they could be changed.
Yeah.
Got a nice amount of light, so it's a nice space to entertain. Lots of ticks so far.
It's 3 bedrooms, only 1 bathroom.
Yeah.
But it's a beautiful bathroom. It's just
Yeah.
a little bit further from the bedroom than you might ideally prefer. Hence the price, 1.2.
Be interesting to see if there's a way of changing.
Yeah. It is grade 2 listed.
Yeah.
So heritage, you know, they're all going to want to have a say.
Assuming all the permissions are granted, Kat could move the bathroom onto the first floor or add an ensuite, which might cause less disruption. Either way, she's got options.
Well, I think it's a good, solid start. Kat certainly looks happy with everything so far. The only bathroom being on the lower ground could be a challenge. Yeah, I accept that. But she's the kind of girl who's accustomed to dealing with challenges.
Fortunately, the rear plot is not going to be one of them.
Lovely garden, loads you could do with it.
It's a nice space.
How are we doing with the house?
I love the light in all of it. I love the downstairs. Definitely dated in places.
Yep.
It needs a bit of upkeep. I think the challenge is that when my parents stay, going down to the bathroom, that's going to be hard work for them, particularly at night and in the dark.
But it's not a no.
It's not a deal breaker.
Good.
Fine.
I'd take that as a win, Phil, this early in the game.
It's certainly a strong start, but still everything to play for.
We're in South London. I'm with adventure-loving Kat, who's keen to jettison her rental, but is feeling adrift in a vast search area.
And I'm with super saver first-time buyers Adam and Nicole, who just want to set up home together.
You make that sound so sweet.
It is sweet, it's adorable.
From overcoming cancer to setting world rowing records, you'd think finding a house would be easy for Kat, but homing in on a dream property has proven difficult. She saw the potential of the first place in leafy West Greenwich, but there was a slight sinking feeling when it came to the layout.
I think the challenge is going down to the bathroom. That's going to be hard work, particularly at night.
As for PE teacher Adam and his partner Nicole, after more than a decade of saving and 3 years of searching, they say they're ready to make the leap, but have struggled to find a first home worthy of their hard-earned cash.
I don't want to buy a house as like a stepping stone. We want to fall in love with the house.
Yeah.
I'm hoping my first property will be the perfect match for them. We're kicking off in Crayford, a popular town in southeast London, and one of their favourite locations, as it puts them within 25 minutes of family, work, and their busy, sporty social lives. But let's park that for a moment.
What have we here, ladies and gentlemen?
We have a drive.
We have a driveway.
And it will fit 2 cars.
2? It fit 10!
It's spacious,
It
put it
is.
that way.
12-minute walk to one of your favourite pubs, I'm told.
That's good news.
That's good news.
Yeah. This is a semi-detached house.
Very nice.
Yeah, it looks really nice from the outside.
Yes.
Upstairs, shop. Downstairs, needs work.
Okay.
Potential. Frankly, you could put up that hoop thing in the front, entertain the neighbours. Yeah.
As with any property, it's a balancing act, but this 1930s semi gives them the 3 bedrooms they wanted and development potential for the future. Downstairs, there's a spacious dual-aspect lounge and separate study. The kitchen is compact, but I have a solution for that.
Upstairs, there are 3 bright bedrooms, 2 doubles and a single, plus a modern bathroom, all nicely decorated. There's a lovely south-facing garden with space to build that all-important chill-out shed. And as we know, plenty of off-street parking.
Though all of this doesn't come cheap, at offers in the region of £425,000, it's right at the top of their budget.
Study on the right there, but not in my great new plan.
Oh, okay.
So this is an older house, which has had some modernisation, and in my opinion could do with a little more.
Yeah, I like the size of this room.
And the kitchen could be just as spacious. By knocking down the wall between the study and the kitchen and losing the doorway, they could transform the layout downstairs.
You'd have a great kitchen diner and still a really nice separate reception room.
Yeah, I agree.
This is on the market at 425. They've had a low offer, which they haven't accepted. You know, you're penny wise.
Yeah.
And imagine you lived with it like this for a year or so, and you saved up a bit and you had friends in the trade and you were able to just knock that through, and it's not half as expensive as you might think.
I think we'd prefer not to, but we could.
Yeah.
Not quite a can-do attitude, Kirstie.
It's early days, Phil.
What do you think of the size?
Yeah, it's quite spacious. Obviously,
Wardrobes are nice.
Wardrobes at the back, built with wardrobes.
Little small for a Marsdale. But,
Yeah, a little small, because obviously we do want to walk around the sides of it, but...
Yeah, and we would probably want a bigger bed as well, wouldn't we?
Yeah, no, definitely, 100%.
I really believe that the best way for Nicole and Adam to build on the savings that they've worked so hard at making is to buy a property which needs work, and I would always encourage that. I'm not sure I'll manage to persuade them, but I'm going to give it a good old try.
I don't doubt that for a minute, but they've got to want it.
OK, that is really small.
Yeah, this is tiny. Imagine both of us getting ready at the same
Oh,
time.
no, there would be
It'd
wars.
cause arguments.
Absolute scenes.
And nobody wants that on their hands. Kirstie, I don't think you're going to be able to swing this.
You're not in love, are you?
No.
I can tell that straight off. What's not done it?
I can't get out of the bathroom.
It's too small.
Yeah.
Do you think it's only the bathroom?
I think it's the bathroom plus the extra work we would have to do. I think it's the time of saving to get to that point as well.
Yeah.
OK, someone get me out of this flaming swing. Come on, you two. 1, 2, 3. Heave, thank you. Very dignified.
Ever the professional, eh?
It's a good job I am, Phil, because finding the perfect place with more floor space and less work is going to take some doing.
Meanwhile, back with Kat. She loves classy Clapham and Balham, but she can't afford what she wants there, even with her £1.25 million budget. Brixton Hill is nestled between the two and is significantly cheaper, so it's a must to explore. And here she could buy this house, a fabulous Edwardian terrace.
When I first moved to London, I lived about 250 yards that way.
Okay.
And I would walk to Clapham North.
Yeah.
So it's 10, 15 minutes. You can walk Bob on Rush Common.
Yeah,
It's a quiet street,
it is.
not such a quiet area. It doesn't have the same villagey vibe as Greenwich, but you can get a really big house.
Looks big.
And it's got 5 bedrooms.
Wow. I love the look of the house. Yeah. I think this could throw me a bit, you know.
You may have put the cat amongst the pigeons with this house, Phil.
Haha, very good. You could be right. This beautiful period property is quite the find. On the ground floor, there's a voluminous reception room and a delightful kitchen, plus a shower room, all tastefully done.
It's being marketed as a 5-bedroom house, but the space is flexible with 2 stunning bedrooms on the first floor, one of which is being used as a reception room. And here we get that all-important second bathroom. There are 3 further bedrooms on the second floor, a possible gym for Kat, office, guest room, you name it. There's space for it here.
And that goes for the garden as well. It's huge. Plus, there's a cellar. And it's on the market at 1.25 million, which matches Kat's maximum spend.
So we have a big old barn of a house.
Wow. So bright and airy, and the ceilings are incredible. It needs, like, modernising,
Yeah.
but, you know, nothing terrible.
1.25 is the price.
OK?
You wanted character, didn't you?
Yeah, I did, yeah. It's got it.
But let's see some more.
Every room radiates charm. It's a very special house. And I reckon it won't be long before this place is snapped up.
The living room up here.
What a wonderful size room. I love the fireplace.
It's got all the bells and whistles, the
Yeah.
ceiling rose, the lovely shutters.
There's something about it that's drawing me to it,
Yeah.
but I'm just not sure about the area.
It's whether the space inside is more important to you than the villagey vibe.
I think I need to look a bit more at the house.
Fine.
I feel for Kat. Casting a wider net is always a good idea, just to see what you can get elsewhere. But comparing like with like is difficult when no 2 areas are entirely the same.
Yeah, decent size.
It's a really strong house, but I'm not seeing buying signals on her face. I think there's question marks on the area, and I know that is important, but then she's enjoying the space.
I think your job right now, Phil, is to help Kat work out where her priorities lie.
Biggest garden I'm going to show you all week. It is about 100 foot.
It's huge. It's lovely.
Bob would love it.
Wood.
How about the house?
I love the house. I love the grandeur. I love the high ceilings. Gorgeous. I'm just not sure that the area is right. It's about the location, slightly more important than the house.
There's a show in that, isn't there?
Yeah.
You should try watching it.
I think we have the direction of travel now, so it's goodbye to bustling Brixton Hill and hello to cat-friendly locations with that all-important villagey vibe.
Back in southeast London with sports-loving Nicole and Adam, I'm starting to get a feel for what their home game might look like. We've come to Welling, familiar turf for them. It's perfectly located for family, work and activities. The immediate area around this house is smarter than Property One, and that's reflected in the price.
First impressions?
really nice.
Yeah.
There's parking, two at a pinch.
Yeah, I've got 2 quarters, his and hers, so I reckon we could get both of them on there, definitely.
Good.
Yeah, I'm happy with the road as well.
Yeah.
OK. So far, so good?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Let's not stand around in the street, then.
You're on a mission today, Kirstie.
I am, Phil. This place could be perfect for them, but there's already been an offer, so there's precisely no time to lose. Downstairs, there's a spacious reception room to the front and an open-plan, modern dining kitchen to the rear.
Upstairs, 2 good-sized bedrooms, one with walk-in wardrobe and ensuite, plus main bathroom, which means they won't be treading on each other's toes in the morning. Out back, a large garden, but what makes it special is the presence of a ready-made chill-out zone.
At £435,000, it's 10 grand above Nicole and Adam's comfortable budget. But we're led to believe there's some flexibility in the price.
We've got the kitchen.
Wow.
Wow. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. We like this.
You ain't even asked me.
So I can
do you
just
know?
tell.
Yeah, I want to see the other rooms.
It is on the market at 435.
OK.
But we think an offer somewhere between 425 and 435 could clinch it.
OK.
It feels bigger than the one
It
that's
does
Yeah.
feel bigger, yeah.
This
which
is
is
really
a
nice
massive
room.
plus.
It's pretty much in move,
Yeah.
straight in condition. Go and have a look upstairs. Quick, quick, quick. I can see how desperate you are.
This burst of decisiveness is great to see. It could give Adam and Nicole an edge if they want to scoop this place up.
Whoa.
Oh, wow.
This is very quite spacious. It's a lovely ensuite.
Yeah, I like that. I like it a lot.
That's for you.
Oh, wow. Oh, Adam, I don't know where your stuff is going.
Just a little cupboard where we'll have to do.
I suppose when you're in a house with no furniture, needs must. A totally different expression to the first house. And there's no doubt it's bigger. 24 square metres is 24 square metres.
It may be bigger than Property 1, but what makes it special is some of those extra square metres are neatly packaged as a his and hers cabin at the bottom of the garden.
Oh, wow.
Oh, this is a nice space. I like it. What are we saying, bar?
Yeah, definitely.
Dartboard,
Yeah.
big TV.
Yep.
It's been a nice games room, won't it?
It would be.
Yeah.
Beer pumps.
Nice. Beer pumps. Oh, my gosh.
A chill-out space like this was something Nicole and Adam dreamed of, but never thought they'd find already in place. This property really does set a high bar.
Wow.
It's
It's got your bar games vibe in there. We've
it's-
never seen a property that is...
an empty shell.
Yeah.
It's definitely up there, isn't it? With
Well, considering
we've
it's got your
seen.
ensuite, your bathroom, and then your walk-in wardrobe.
Yeah.
That's every
got the option of shower and a bath, which is what I wanted.
You really like property number 2.
Yeah, we do.
We do.
We've got one more property to see.
Yep.
I will make sure the agent knows that you want to remain informed about this property.
Yes.
After you.
Happy days, we have a house in the running. But with someone else having already offered, we need to watch our backs.
We're in South London, battling to get our wayward house hunters back on track.
For Kat, it's the classic dilemma of house versus location.
Whereas with Adam and Nicole, it's which property is deserving of that hard-saved cash.
In 12 years, they've banked an impressive £110,000. But despite 3 years of scouring the property market for that perfect first home, they're both still living with their respective parents. Property 2 in Welling was ideal for them.
Wow.
Wow. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. We like this.
But with someone having already offered, they need to get their skates on.
As for inspirational go-getter Kat, she's beaten cancer, she's rode the Atlantic, and now she's taking on the South London housing market. But the perfect home for her and her dog friend Bob is proving elusive. But Property 2 helped us get a fix on her priorities.
It's about the location, slightly more important than the house.
With that in mind, we're heading to Earlsfield, a patch I know really well. It offers Kat the cool lifestyle that she craves with the convenience of a 45-minute commute to work.
Right, Kat, today, on our continuing quest
Yeah.
for a village vibe, we're going to have a look at this. Do you know Earlsfield?
I only know a little bit. A friend of mine's just moved in.
OK, that's a good sign. You can get 4-bedroom house, pretty street.
It looks really pretty. Let's have a look.
Come on, then.
Like Property 2, this one is also in move-in condition, but with a perfect blend of period charm and modern decor, which I think Kat is going to love. Downstairs, there's a smart reception room to the front and a wonderful open-plan kitchen diner to the rear, with separate WC and utility room.
On the first floor, there are 2 double bedrooms and 1 single or potential home office, plus contemporary bathroom. The loft space has been converted into a main bedroom with ensuite. At back, the garden is suitably low maintenance for busy Kat.
But one of the real selling points of this house is the price. It's being marketed at £1,150,000, 100 grand below Kat's maximum budget of 1.25 million.
So lovely formal living room there.
Yep.
And then through to the kitchen that's been opened up. On the market at £1,150,000.
OK. Low budget. It's really nice.
It's light.
It's big. It's got the glass out onto the garden.
Yeah, Bob would be all right with that. I mean, it's only for nighttime pee for him, isn't it?
Exactly.
Occasional glass of wine for you.
Sitting outside, yeah, absolutely. That puts me off a little bit, I'm not going to lie, but not insurmountable.
OK, that's good.
Yeah.
If Kat can live with her garden being overlooked, she could have the best of both worlds here in terms of villagey location and property spec.
I know we're seeing good houses. I know we're going to good areas. And I know that she's been happy in pretty much all of them.
It's a really nice bedroom.
But not seeing, yes, I want this. Yes, that excites me. Yes, I'm going to buy it. And that's what I'm looking for.
That building's not very pretty.
I want to solve this.
It's crunch time, Phil. You need to get to the core of those priorities once and for all.
So, Kat, how are we doing? Hit me with it.
I like it, but I think that's a problem for me.
So it's just that?
I think that, and maybe I would probably, if I could make this myself in Greenwich, then I would probably be happier, maybe.
Fine. So we're 3 houses down.
Yeah.
Are any of them in or any of them out?
First one has been the closest so far.
That wasn't in or out, was it? Second one?
Second one, no. I mean, location, it was out.
This one?
It's a maybe. But actually, no, it's out.
Fine.
It's out
That's good.
That. Yeah.
That's good. That's decisive.
Yeah.
This is where we need to start focus, narrowing things down. I feel our best plan now is actually to head back to Greenwich. It is familiar. It does offer what you want.
OK.
Let's go and do it.
Fab.
This sprawling search has finally come to a head. It's Greenwich or bust.
As for my house hunt with Adam and Nicole, it's taken a bit of a nosedive. The final property I was going to show them has just had an offer around their maximum spend of 435 grand. So sadly, that one is now out of the running. But that's not even the worst news. Property 2, the one they fell in love with, has had an increased offer, so we need to act quickly. If not, we will lose this one as well. So I've called in my trusty sidekick Phil for a bit of backup. True to form, he's already here.
What's going on?
I'm sorry. So, there was a lowball offer yesterday on this.
Right.
They've come up. And then the house we were seeing this morning has now had an offer which is too high for them. And yesterday it all seemed really, but now a bit less.
Kicking off.
Yeah.
I really rate this as
I rate
a
this.
2-bedroom house. I can imagine when they've spent so long saving up, it becomes even more scary.
I know.
To actually go, yes, that's the one, and I'm going to spend all this money that I spent years saving.
I know.
Hi, folks.
Hi.
Phil Spencer, Adam,
Very nice
Nicole,
to see you all. Very nice to
my
meet you.
super savers.
I've only just walked in.
Yep.
But I'm struggling to find anything wrong with it.
Just trying to put the furniture in, like bringing all our stuff over.
It's just hard because there's no beds upstairs and I can't visualise
Okay,
it.
we're going to do that.
That's
We're going to take
that's what I'm
Phil. No, we're
struggling
going to
with.
make Phil into a bed.
They fit.
Oh, come on, we're going to make Phil into a bed. Come on, Phil.
I sense a career low point approaching.
Adam, lie down on the floor there with your head above the light bulb. Phil, lie down next.
No, I'm wearing a brand new suit. I'm not
I
wearing
need to
one.
visualise.
Yes. I'll brush you down.
You owe me.
I owe you.
Hello, darling. Are we going to cuddle?
So walk past. get into bed, you've got enough space. Could you get in on Adam's side?
Yeah.
Now, okay, we were having a laugh, but that illustrates it. I've always said, use people as furniture.
Have you seen a better main bedroom on your side?
No, we actually haven't, no.
Given what you've seen, does that allay your fears?
It does. I do feel a little less anxious about it now.
Do you have any fears remaining?
Letting go of my savings.
But if any house is worthy of their money, it's this one. It really is perfect for them. Decisions need to be made, and fast.
In the meantime, back in Greenwich with Kat, I've got one final throw of the dice. We've returned to her comfort zone, and this property just happens to be on one of the most prestigious streets in the area.
So we are at, well, the Ashburnham Triangle.
Yeah.
Heartland of your search in West Greenwich.
Walking distance into the high street, you've got DLR here, close by.
So you're
DLR.
really in comfortable ground here, aren't you?
I am, yeah. Lovely street, lovely house.
It's actually been on the market for a little while, and the owners have left it, so it's empty. It's only got 2.5 bedrooms, which I think is probably why they've struggled to sell it, but they're asking 1.2.5.
Okay.
Now, I thought Kirstie was going to meet us here, but she's obviously running late. I think we should get on in, and I'm going to suggest you check the bedrooms out first, in case that's an issue. Downstairs, I think you're going to love.
This swanky semi-detached period property has huge potential, but Kat would need to give it a healthy dose of TLC. Arranged over 3 floors, the large open-plan kitchen cum family room and separate study are at lower ground level.
There's 2 spacious reception rooms and a good-sized bathroom on the ground floor. Upstairs is a bit more of a squeeze, though. 2 double bedrooms, 1 with ensuite and a small single. The garden, on the other hand, is huge, but in need of some green fingers.
At £1.25 million, it is at the very top of Kat's maximum spend. And it needs work, so there's a lot for her to consider.
You head on up, Kat.
Okay.
Come and meet me in a moment.
But this place is full of surprises. Kirstie made me do it, but it's one way to make a first impression.
This is the half room.
This is the half room. What do you think?
I did wonder. Hey, it's cute. I could work
really
in here,
cute.
no?
Yes.
Yeah, I like it. And it's bright.
Yeah, that's a half room with a half wit in it. I can say it about myself.
Yeah,
can't
I think so. It's allowed. It's allowed.
Frankly, darling, I think you should say it about yourself more often.
It worked, Phil.
Did it work?
Yes, it worked.
I bet you're so pleased with yourself. I feel sorry for Kat.
First impressions?
I like it. I love this downstairs space. I like the random half room.
That's a relief.
Dislike this ceiling.
Yeah.
Phil, you're taller than me. Give it a tap. It's completely false.
Yeah.
You could probably take down this ceiling and then find different lighting.
I think you'd have a lot of fun making it yours.
Yeah.
Kat seems cool with the level of renovation work needed. Plus, this place isn't listed like Property 1, so there's more flexibility in what she can do, inside and out.
Oh, wow. That's massive. Just to be able to open the door and let the dog out is just really
nice.
lovely, yeah.
I think it's fair to say you're quite a niche buyer, and I reckon a lot of people looking around this house would be family buyers, thinking
Not enough rooms.
not enough rooms upstairs, whereas
Yeah.
actually you don't need the rooms upstairs, you
No.
want the entertaining space.
Yeah.
No, this is a pyramid house.
Yeah.
Most people are looking for this.
Yeah.
Some people are looking for this. This house is this.
Yeah.
It's got the
which is-
space and the value where you need it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you probably need a bit of time, well, apart from being ambushed.
Phil, it's not. Yes, there's time, but there's gut.
My gut is, I love it.
You love it?
Yeah, I love it so far. Let's see what the living space is like.
OK.
Ooh, don't. You promised her she'd have some peace to look at the rooms by herself, and you were just following
well, I
her.
can't help it. I think
like
it's...
a little lamb.
Will you stop it?
Look, he's gone already. He knows I'm right.
I see myself more as a shepherd, thank you, Kirstie. But on this occasion, yes, you're right. Kat needs to have a bit of a prowl on her own.
Wow, an ensuite. That's really nice. Decent sized second bedroom.
Kat looks like she's finally got the cream.
Lovely roll top bath. All really nicely done. That's really nice.
Hello, hello, hello.
Oh, that's a happy, smiling face.
Yeah, it is, yeah, smiling.
Somewhere you could see yourself living?
Certainly in terms of location, but in terms of the house, yeah.
And it's got a real charm to it.
Yeah.
At 1.2.5, there's a deal to be done, just because it's empty.
Yeah.
Well, look, how do you want to play things from here?
I definitely want to come with my dad and have a look round here. He's always a voice of reason.
Good.
Phil is a man with a plan. At last.
Even if I did borrow the plan from Kat, it's still a good one. But you know what they say about the best laid plans? We're not home and dry just yet.
Here in South London, my first-time buyers Nicole and Adam have fallen hard for property too. The spacious semi in Welling that delivers everything on their wish list and some. But with an increased offer on the table, there's not a moment to waste.
As for my house hunter Kat, she's taken a shine to property 4, the smart semi-detached in her beloved West Greenwich. She's had a chance to show her dad around the place and get his all-important feedback.
You need some heavy labour on that.
All right,
Replace
so
all
you
the
can
back-
do that and then Mum can do...
Yeah, right.
I'm eager to find out what her next move will be.
Was this morning useful?
Dad had a look round, opened everything, every window.
Good.
Usual dad
Yeah.
kind of stuff.
And where are you at now?
If the upstairs footprint was a bit bigger, that's the only nagging bit in my mind at the moment. The rest of it, I can totally plot what I would do.
These are big decisions. It's never straightforward. I'd encourage you to really hold in mind that it's in the triangle that you wanted it to be in. It's got fantastic curb appeal and it does have the living space and it's at the right money.
Yeah.
Plenty of positives there, Phil. But do they add up to a sold sign? With no other buyers in the picture, you can take a bit of time to mull that over. Unfortunately, Nicole and Adam have no such luxury with the Welling house.
Right, you two. Property 2, still in the bag?
Still in the bag,
Yeah.
because of everything that we want in the property, kitchen, garden, bedrooms, nice living room.
I think there's just a fear of that jump.
Yeah, it's the fear of the jump and the fear of the money going to zero in your bank account.
I'm scared. I am scared.
I mean, I completely understand the fear. And you have worked so hard to save this money.
They sound so close, Kirstie.
Yes, but I think they need a little reassurance.
I think you should probably go and see that house with your families. I don't think you've got long to make up your mind, and I think that's part of the problem.
Yeah.
You might be calling me in the morning and saying, we're going to go for it.
Once we've got the full backing from our families, it's like, yeah, OK, then we can do this then.
I need that final push. I need a lot of people behind me, I think.
Here's to loving parents.
And quick decisions. As for Kat, we're also edging closer, but we're not over the line yet.
I feel like I need to sleep on it. And I know that sounds really washy.
It's been a real journey and there's been a lot of challenges and obstacles in your way. And it's, sorry.
It has been a bit of an emotional journey for me. You know, I find it very hard to think quite far ahead.
OK.
That's because I was told I don't have far ahead.
But you do now. But it's hard.
It's understandable Kat needs a little more time. We'll keep an eye on the house, but I think a day or two to consider will only do her good.
Should we leave it there and talk again tomorrow or whenever?
No, I think just need the night.
It's been nice spending time. We will sort this out.
Nicole and Adam just needed a little bit of time as well. They took their family to view the house in Welling and with everyone's seal of approval, decided to go for it.
Gave us that extra push we needed to put in the offer.
On at 435 grand, they bid 426,500. But the vendor eventually decided to sell it to another party.
You just get so close and then it just falls right at the end.
I just thought, look, we're not going to give up.
And now they've been out viewing houses with a more practical eye.
I am now less critical and kind of see potential.
All these little tips that you get, and it's just going to be in our head the whole time. What will Kirstie say?
With this approach, I'm sure it won't be long before they find their dream home.
I would just want to say a massive thank you to Kirstie. The support has just been brilliant.
She's been amazing.
Stop it, you two. It'll go straight to her head.
At least somebody appreciates my talents, Phil.
As for Kat, the next day she still loved the Greenwich house. And once she'd spoken to builders and architects, she was ready to make an offer. Landing her dream home for 1.125 million, a respectable 125 grand below the asking price.
I was really excited when my offer was accepted. I'm hoping to be able to move in as soon as possible, but my goal is to do all of the work first.
And Kat certainly has big plans for this house.
I want to extend out of the back and put glass doors all along the back of the house. In terms of the upstairs, I'm going to open it all up and have a master bedroom, walk-in wardrobe and bathroom.
After a difficult few years, Kat finally feels comfortable making plans and thinking about the future.
Bob can come and live with me, so I'm really excited about that. I think if I could send a message to Phil, it would be thank you. He really helped me find the place that I want to settle down in.
I'm just so happy it's all worked out and wish Kat many, many happy years in her new home.
If you'd like help finding your next home, then we want to hear from you. You can apply online at channel4.com/take part. This time,
Kirstie, help!
we're dashing to the rescue of house hunters in peril.
I'm surprised you haven't broke before now.
As we race against a fast-moving market,
You're in the eye of the storm.
Yeah, I agree.
Stop! God's sake.
tensions may rise
She's going to be a pain in the arse.
and expectations fall.
Big no-no.
But hope is never lost.
Wow.
That's amazing.
I'm a bit blown away.
I think I might have got her. We're in East London, where our house hunters are finding the search for a home anything but child's play.
I'm with a young couple desperate to get on the property ladder, but finding that first rung out of reach.
And I'm with a couple who sold their house last year, got off the roundabout, and are now struggling to get back on it. And yes, we do take our work seriously.
And the buyers seem to be getting younger and younger.
You realise it could be that we're just getting older, Kirstie.
Speak for yourself, Phil. At least we've got 2 decades of experience on our side.
Across its 10 boroughs, East London is home to nearly 3 million people. It's huge and in very high demand.
We'll be searching in popular areas such as Stratford, which has seen a 9% increase in prices over the last year, and Upminster, where the average property costs nearly £300,000 above the national figure.
The London market has always been fast and furious, but right now it feels completely out of control. A long way from ideal for our first set of house hunters, who are East London born and bred. Barry is a sales manager for a men's accessories company, and his wife Natasha is a full-time homemaker.
I describe Tash as very tidy, very well organised, very driven. I don't know what else.
Thanks.
Beautiful woman, obviously.
How would I describe Barry? Very caring, hardworking, and always wants to make me happy.
It's true. Keep on her good side.
Happy wife, happy life.
Words to live by. as these two have been for the last 20 years, along with their sons, 19-year-old James and Jack, who's 10.
They're great kids. Best of buddies.
Even with the age gap.
Yeah.
But their family life seems to be on pause. 8 months ago, they sold their beloved home in the leafy suburb of Emerson Park, where they'd lived for 9 years.
Oh! Friends think we're crazy for selling our last house. We'd done everything we wanted to do to it. It looked lovely. I think we just have to drive, create something else again. And I think that's part of us and our lives together and the kids.
Love it all. But it's hard work.
As a stopgap, they moved into rented accommodation in close-by Upminster. So they'd be ready to pounce on the perfect place. But nearly 20 grand in rent later, cramp is beginning to set in.
I don't feel settled. It doesn't have the family space that we had before. We just feel a bit separated, and I find that's a bit tough.
Barry and Natasha have been canny with property. They've moved 4 times in 20 years, buying, renovating and then reselling.
Needs a bit of work, but that's fine.
Allowing them to climb the tricky London property ladder. This has given them an impressive £1.2 million budget. But even at this level, there's huge competition and very little to choose from.
The estate agents have got a list of 10, 12, 20 people all queuing up to get into that property.
It goes on the market one day and it can be sold the next.
A ferocious market like this calls for split-second decision-making. Every detail needs to be nailed down, something this pair are still working on.
Part of our property search is catchment areas for schools for Jack.
Yeah, for me it's more about commute. So as long as I'm close to a station, whether it be Emerson Park, Hornchurch, Upminster, whereas Natasha is only looking in Emerson Park.
Yeah, that's right. Barry can move to the others.
It looks like if you're not on Natasha's good side, you're going to be living outside.
Good luck, Phil.
It's great that you perform well under pressure, eh, Phil?
I haven't buckled yet, Kirstie, but there are limits.
The fact that you live and really know the area makes me think, well, if you haven't been able to pull it off, why do you think I'm going to be able to pull it off?
Because you're the man.
You've been watching too much television.
We've tried.
We've tried everything we can, and now it's up to you.
Why the desire for a project?
Every time we've moved, we've created a better space for what our family needs at that point in time.
Yeah.
We need a house where everyone can have their own space, but then we can come together as a family.
Whatever it takes. Extensions, you know, new roofs, electrics.
The works, so long as it's in the areas and the roads that you want them to be.
Ideally.
Yeah.
Okay.
It has to be detached.
Has to be detached.
Has to, yeah, I'm not willing to compromise.
Sorry. Sorry. I'm just thinking, Jesus Christ. She's going to be a pain in the arse.
I know.
No, I'm not really.
Maximum budget's 1.2 million. Mm-hmm. Obviously, we'd like to find a house for 900,000 and then have the money to do what we want to do to it.
Yeah.
But if we found the right property down the right road, which had massive scope for once we've got the money to do it, then we would live in it.
But you are in a spot of bother here. You're spending a fortune on rent, and we haven't got schools pinned down. So decisions need to be taken.
Absolutely.
So let's get cracking.
Let's do it.
Yep.
OK, great.
Thank you very
There's not a moment to waste in this runaway market. Natasha and Barry have worked hard to put together a sizable deposit and have an even bigger mortgage, giving them a maximum spend of £1.2 million.
They want a project and scope to extend.
It must be detached, with a large garden, on a nice street and close to a good school for Jack and train station for Barry. So my search will be focused on the smart East London suburbs in and around Natasha's #1 location, Emerson Park.
Whereas my couple want me to scour neighbourhoods closer to central London, with Stratford at the epicentre of their search. Sam and Molly are both professional musicians. Sam is a pianist and Molly plays the violin. They first met as teenagers in their hometown of Sheffield.
Molly was the golden child, a violinist.
You the sexy band man.
But harmony didn't happen for these musical youths until they reconnected 10 years later. For the past 5 years, they've been renting a small flat in Kentish Town, northwest London, with their dog, Raffle.
We're kind of bursting out at the seams.
Lots of music gear, kind of takes up every spare corner.
We've got a small second bedroom, which has to be Sam's workroom, and then I have to practice in the living room, and I'm really quite loud.
So volume is very much the issue, but not the sole reason to want to get on the property ladder. These newlyweds are keen to start investing in their own future.
We've probably almost single-handedly paid off the mortgage for that flat. It would be nice to be paying off our own mortgage.
Absolutely.
Sam and Molly had pinpointed East London because of its relative affordability. But in their 8 months of searching, the market has forced them to up the budget by a staggering $75,000 to $450,000 for a 2-bed flat.
In London, when you hear how much things cost, somehow feel like that's not a lot of money, and it really is. Telling people we've got a tiny budget, like, 450? Like, what?
We're definitely hoping that East London will be a bit of an investment for the future as well.
These two have viewed 15 properties and have already lost out on one dream flat. But they're not just dealing with high prices.
So I'm 6'5". We're definitely looking for a place with enough vertical and horizontal space for us to exist and grow.
Fresh from their honeymoon in Mexico, this pair hope to start a family soon, but not until they're settled in their new home. It's brutal for first-time buyers, and Sam and Molly are like bunnies in full beam.
Sometimes we feel like, because it's such a lot of money, oh, what if it's not the right thing?
Yeah, it'd be really great to have an outside opinion that's honest.
Just having somebody to say, yes, this is good,
Yeah.
go for it.
The market is already giving them a bit of stick. I'll try and find them a carrot. I'm slightly disapproving of weddings and honeymoons prior to the purchase of the property, but I'm going to get over that. Tell me your top things that you're looking for in your new home.
More space. We're starting to think about babies. Garden.
Yeah, and get some fresh air with our pup.
What kind of dog is the pup?
He's a Jackapoo.
Yeah.
I had a dog before I had a kid, and it breaks you in.
I'm just hoping a baby won't lick our faces quite as much.
No.
Yeah, so I'd say we're definitely looking for somewhere with a bit of an East London buzz.
What does that mean?
Does that mean?
I don't know.
A bit of, a few nice bars, a bit of a community feel as well. It's just somewhere we can start putting some roots down.
Yeah.
So, how much work are you up for yourself?
My dad is a builder, which is handy.
I'm very cheered by that piece of news.
Yeah.
Because you know that anything can be changed.
Yeah.
Okie doke. Well, I think it's drink up and let's get in there, because things are coming on so fast and going so fast.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
It's time to face the music. Right. Sam and Molly have saved hard, and with a little help from their folks, have put together a deposit of $100,000 and, along with a mortgage, have a maximum spend of £450,000.
They want a character property with 2 to 3 bedrooms. They're flexible on the level of work, but good ceiling height is a must for 6'5" Sam, as is a garden for Raffle the dog.
Along with good transport links, which are essential for their working lives.
So, what are we up to this week? Bit of house hunting?
Well, I don't know whether it's house hunting or armed combat. I mean, everything goes under offer, like in a flash. And it doesn't just go under offer for a bit above the asking price. It goes under offer way above the asking price.
My couple live in the area. They were born in the area. And they sold a year ago thinking, right, we'll put ourselves in a great position to buy. It hasn't materialised. They haven't found anything.
And prices are going up.
Prices are going up. Spending a fortune on rent.
I think there's someone flying around here looking for properties, like constantly.
Maybe that's what we should do. We're missing a trick.
There's no use us droning on about high-flying ideas when what we need is boots on the ground, Phil.
Let's storm that property market, Kirstie. I've got to say that despite all the odds, I'm pretty chuffed with my first offering for Barry and Natasha. We've come to the sought-after suburb of Upminster, with good transport links and excellent schools close by. Not only is this a great location, but the property delivers the project they're after as well. So we're kicking things off in Upminster, so Barry will be happy.
I'll be very happy, yeah. Not so sure about Tash.
Happy anyway, because we're not in Emerson Park. But we are going to see a lovely bungalow, tons of opportunity.
But it just looks a little small.
I want to show you around, because I think there's lots that you could do with it.
OK.
Let's have a look.
The current layout and decor are fairly immaterial, as Barry and Natasha would change everything to suit their family's needs. But as it stands, there are 2 good-sized bedrooms to the front of the property,
a generous lounge cum dining room, family bathroom and galley kitchen, which opens up onto a conservatory. The garden isn't huge, but there's enough space for the boys to kick a ball around.
With an asking price of £700,000, it's a meaty 500 grand less than their maximum £1.2 million budget. But the scope of the project here is potentially huge.
We have detached bungalow is on at £700,000.
Oh, okay.
So, you know, seriously in comfort zone of budget.
It is.
And yet has terrific potential to go up, to go side, to go back. And there's lots of precedents, as you can imagine, around here about other people doing similar things.
Okay.
But let's have a whistle round.
Okay.
Follow me.
Bungalows like this are a popular choice for extending and renovating, and when done up, can fetch up to 1.5 million in this postcode. It's an important consideration, but first and foremost, this is a family home.
It's only coming out to the garden that you can look back and see the myriad of opportunities.
It's a great blank canvas, and it's ideal for what we'd want, but the garden's just too small.
Well, it's not if you build up or to the side and use it and go through into the garage.
The garden's a big no-no.
Big no-no. What can I learn from being here?
That we need a bigger garden.
Yeah.
The work doesn't faze us.
Yeah.
And maybe we need to be in Emerson Park.
Just maybe.
Just maybe.
Come on.
This is a great opportunity, but clearly not for these 2.
Tash is going to be hard to please, that much is clear, but I really like that she's direct and she knows what she wants. Whether I can find it or not is an entirely different matter, but I will be doing my level best.
This time, we're in East London.
I'm with Natasha and Barry, who sold their family home a year ago, but are still in rental limbo.
And I'm with musicians Molly and Sam, who also want to lay down roots, but are struggling to hit the high notes.
My pair are eager to find their next passion project, but low stock and high demand means they've hit a brick wall. And the first property I showed them in Upminster certainly didn't move them.
The garden's a big no-no.
As for newlyweds Sam and Molly, they're desperate for more space, but first-time buyer nerves are getting the better of them. It's proving almost impossible to find a flat worthy of their £450,000 budget.
Spending that much money on a property is pretty terrifying, to be honest.
And the speed of the market in their search area really doesn't help matters. Agents are telling us they've never seen anything like it. And honestly, in over 20 years, neither have I. We've managed to find a property to show them in Leytonstone, one of their top areas. It's got the East London buzz they're after, close by transport links for getting to gigs, and plenty of green space for Raffle the dog. But before we cross the threshold, I need to make a few things clear.
It came on Saturday and we are Tuesday today, and Monday was a bank holiday.
Yep.
It's had 30 viewings and 7 offers, and it's going to best and final tomorrow at 11 o'clock.
Right.
Okay.
Good to know the facts.
Yeah. Still happy to go in?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Okey-doke.
I'm not surprised by the level of interest here. This ground floor flat is lovely. It's got the horizontal and vertical space they asked for, and is simply but stylishly decorated.
There's an open-plan kitchen, dining and living room, a modern bathroom and 2 double bedrooms, both with doors that lead out onto a substantial private garden.
It's being marketed at 450 grand, top of their budget. But with this amount of interest, who knows what it will actually sell for?
Ooh. Good use of space. I think the way they've done it is quite clever.
Yeah.
Feels very airy and light.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They've been clever with the storage, but actually what I think you will be most interested in is
Oh,
out
wow.
here. Yeah.
What a good size.
That's amazing.
Yeah, that's nice.
What's going through your mind?
I mean, it's pretty impressive, really, isn't it? I think for the area and the size.
I'd probably rather have the garden off like a living space than a bedroom in an ideal world.
Perfect scenarios are all well and good, but unfortunately, we live in the real world.
But it does worry me a little bit because this is super nice, even though it's at the top end of budget. But it doesn't look as if it's floating Molly's boat that much. You just can't tell sometimes.
Give them a chance, Kirstie. I can't imagine the unorthodox garden access will be a deal breaker. This flat has lots going for it.
It's big enough to have a sofa and your stuff
And
in
my
here.
stuff, yeah, definitely.
Keys.
It could be that this flat has struck a chord, and the seller really sings with potential.
Well.
OK, it's quite big.
That's decent size, isn't it? Yeah.
You could use it as like a studio.
Well, that's
what you don't
that's
need
what I'm
light.
wondering. Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't. Yeah.
Molly and Sam are starting to visualise themselves in the space here. Always a good sign.
Yeah, I think it's a really interesting property.
It's workable for now,
Yeah, definitely.
and you could do stuff in
I mean,
the future.
yeah, I really love the garden.
I don't like the idea of any property having 7 offers in on it, particularly not when it's asking price at the top end of your budget.
Yeah.
I would try and do as much swirling around in your head as this property requires as soon as you can.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
Especially as it goes to sealed bids in less than 24 hours.
We're going to need some help from above. And it just happens that a musician friend of Sam's lives upstairs.
Hey, mate.
downstairs.
This is Lawrence. This is
Hello,
everybody.
Lawrence. This is everyone else.
Hello, everyone else.
Can you put in a good word for us? Serious though, I'm serious about the good word. Yes!
Yeah.
Yes,
Good
it's
sign.
funny.
Good sign.
If Sam and Molly do decide to put in an offer, it can't hurt to have friends in high places.
10 miles to the east with Barry and Natasha, and I'm hoping for some good fortune myself. We've come to the smart suburb of Hornchurch. There's speedy transport links to the capital, excellent schools for Jack, and we're within spitting distance of Natasha's beloved Emerson Park. That's got to please her.
I'd rather be the other side of the road, because that's more Emerson Park. This is on the outskirts.
But it's only a road.
It is. It's a very noisy road.
But it's a busy road.
Yeah. But the house is set back, and once you're in it, you don't really notice it. Thoughts of the outside?
Potential. Looks like.
Yeah,
Looks like you
potential.
could do a lot with it.
It's a bit wider than the previous one,
Yeah.
and the door's in the middle, so that's a good start.
Oh, I'm doing well today, aren't I? Come on.
OK.
I think we're all keen to know what's behind that middle door, Phil.
So this detached bungalow is in similar condition to the first place we saw, but is approximately 40% bigger, giving them more flexibility to create their bespoke family layout.
As things stand, there's a bay-windowed reception room to the front, small kitchen and separate dining room, 2 double bedrooms and 1 single, plus a bathroom with a very retro colour scheme.
There's also a garage to the side and a conservatory to the rear. But the real selling point of this property is the enormous garden. The guide price is £900,000 to £950,000, as much as 300 grand below their maximum budget of 1.2 million.
A bit speechless at the minute, if I'm honest, but the garden is a big tick.
Yeah. It's 130 foot. I mean, it's absolutely fantastic.
It's perfect.
And with all of that space, it means you've got opportunity here
Mm-hmm.
to extend without compromising.
You open this right up, you overlook the garden, it probably look lovely, but it's the road.
That may be the rub with this property, but it's got so much to offer. Hopefully, Barry and Natasha are starting to see that.
Garden's lovely.
Kick a football around.
And it's surprisingly quiet, considering how busy the road was.
I think it offers a lot more than the last bungalow.
Yeah, because it's wider
Yeah.
in its plot size, so to build on the side,
It deserves a good old makeover, this one.
Yes, I'd agree.
yes.
Not sure by us, though. But who knows?
You need to have a look around, Barry. Come on,
Okay.
we're house hunting on the front foot. We're in a difficult market. We've got to look for solutions.
Yeah, I agree.
There was me thinking Natasha was the one I had to please. Turns out Barry is just as discerning.
Study, maybe?
Maybe a study, yeah. I think it's too small for a bedroom.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bathroom?
Right, OK.
OK, that's pretty special.
It's OK.
Well, first of all, I found the right project, but it didn't have the right garden. Now I found the right garden, but it doesn't have the right postcode. We're getting there, albeit slowly.
Overlooking the garden, that's
Really
very
nice view.
Yeah.
And I think because you're elevated, you could probably put like a balcony type thing, which would look quite nice.
Barry and Natasha clearly enjoy the problem-solving process, and this place gives them plenty to think about. Maybe that's enough to win them over.
Happy smiling faces, that's good.
Better, definitely better.
Yeah, definitely better.
Definitely better.
You're closer, but not close enough. I am willing to compromise.
Really?
Yeah.
On what?
Just not the garden or the road.
Or the project?
Or the location?
The location.
Kirstie! Help!
Dream project plus perfect location plus rampant market. Maybe it just doesn't add up, even with a budget of 1.2 million.
Chin up, Phil. If you want to see what difficult looks like, why don't you join me for a bit? We're in East London's up-and-coming Manor Park to view a second property with Sam and Molly. It's an area they're not so familiar with, but their money goes further, and it's only 7 minutes on the train to their top spot, Stratford.
Oh dear, why the long face?
It's just something we're supposed to be seeing tomorrow morning has gone under offer for 50 grand more than the asking.
Goodness. Well, if they don't get here soon, then this will be sold. Hello, Sam. Hello, Molly.
Hello.
Hi.
I've just had a slightly disappointing piece of news, so hence my looking like a month of wet Sundays, but I think let's get into this house.
OK.
Off to you.
Thank you.
I may have lost my next property, but in the meantime, I'm thoroughly chuffed to be showing them an actual house, albeit with rooms of a less conventional shape. Here we've got a lovely bright reception room, recently renovated kitchen, and a modern bathroom, all with high ceilings. A must for 6'5" Sam.
Upstairs, there are 2 bedrooms, one for them and one for their music gear or future offspring. The garden isn't as big as the last property, but they could really make it their own.
At £440,000, it's 10 grand under their maximum spend of £450,000, which is welcome news.
Ooh, I know. It's an unusually shaped house because it's been built sort of in the garden of the house next door.
OK.
Right then.
But actually, I've just got to get this off my chest.
OK.
We were going to see a house tomorrow morning.
OK.
And it was going to seal bids tomorrow
Yeah.
after we'd seen it. But someone has just come in with a bid for £50,000 above the asking price and they've accepted it.
OK.
And this has really rattled me.
This, I'm afraid, is going to seal bids at 3 o'clock tomorrow. If you like it, you're going to have to stand and fight for it. And if you don't like it, we need to move on because there's other stuff coming and going.
Yeah.
Yep, absolutely.
This market is testing the nerves of some of the most experienced buyers, so my heart goes out to these first-timers having to make choices on such a knife edge.
The house is a slightly unusual shape. The garden is as well. It's long and skinny.
Yeah. Good length for the ball throwing for the dog.
Yeah.
A little run.
It's a quirky shape, but I don't think that'll really put either of us off too much. It's good size. The road looks nice.
It's nice to be in a house.
Yes.
It's nice to be on the end of a street.
Yeah, it's a proper house. It's a grown-up house, its own front door and its own garden.
Good point, Phil. And I have some advice of my own.
The first wee of the day should never be in the garden.
You're talking about us?
No, obviously talking about the dog, Sam,
Noted.
because there's a toxicity in dog wee,
Yep.
which is more concentrated in the mornings
OK.
and is more damaging to the grass.
Lovely.
You can go, Sam. It's OK.
Thank you, thank you.
Gee, thanks for the heads up, Kirstie. They may have their own garden to maintain here soon, so that might not seem like such weird advice.
I feel for them. You don't get the choice. You don't get the time to make decisions. This is going to see bids tomorrow at 440. Someone will probably pay
ridiculous, Phil.
455.
It's ridiculous, though. I feel like taking out an ad in all the national newspapers just saying, stop, stop, for God's sake.
I think that would take some time to work, Kirstie, and unfortunately Sam and Molly want to move now.
Definitely not getting as good a vibes off this one as the first one.
Yeah, it's not there so much, I think.
Despite what this place does have going for it, Sam and Molly's reaction is very different to what we had at Property 1.
My gut would probably say that Leytonstone would suit us better. feels like it has a lot more usable space.
This is really difficult for Kirstie and I because it's not an environment we like working in. And you're in the kind of the eye of the storm.
Yeah.
Which means overnight, I would recommend you just having a think. If that goes to seal bids tomorrow, then you need to have a figure in your mind.
I'll do the lot.
Kirstie will lend you a few quid. Come on, let's get out of here.
Seriously, it's crossed my mind. The most these two can offer for Property One is the 450 grand starting price. So we need a plan B. Unfortunately, properties are selling faster than we can find them.
This time in East London, we're doing some high-pressure house hunting.
For Barry and Tash, it's boiling down to postcode over project.
Having sold their dream family home 8 months ago, my pair have struggled to find the property project that delivers their long list of demands. And so far, I'm not doing much better.
You're closer, but not close enough.
I'm desperate to help Molly and Sam, but matching their money to this market is a monumental task.
They fell for Property One, the fabulous budget-busting flat in Leytonstone.
I think it's a really interesting property.
But it goes to sealed bids this morning. Molly's mum has come up trumps with another 2.5 grand to edge them over the £450,000 starting price. Worryingly, though, there are now 13 bids on the table. So I think our best hope is to make a personal plea to the vendor, Alex, and put our offer in at the same time.
As far as the offer goes, they haven't got any more than the 452,500, which is not going to make them, I think, anywhere near some of the other offers you're going to get. But I just wanted to highlight how serious they were and how we can make this work to suit your timetable. Brilliant. OK, bye.
We won't hear back for another 24 hours, so let's giddy up this search.
Further east with my pair, and for our third viewing, we've miraculously made it to leafy Emerson Park, where they used to live. This location is at the very top of Natasha's list, but properties here come at a premium. Kirstie's joining us, and she seems to have brought the weather.
I'm not going out in that.
No?
No, I don't care if Natasha and Barry are the nicest people in the world.
Your little grey Riding Hood.
Yeah. Sorry, we're staying out of the rain.
Great British weather.
Yeah, beautiful.
I know. Very
Welcome
nice
to Emerson
Nice to meet you.
Welcome to Emerson Park.
Yeah.
Unlike the previous two properties, this isn't such an obvious project. But with their vision, they could turn it into exactly what their family needs right now.
On the ground floor, there are 3 separate reception areas, sitting room, lounge and dining room. There's a large modern kitchen and utility room, plus conservatory.
Upstairs, there are 4 good-sized bedrooms. The main suite has its own bathroom, and there's a separate shower room.
The garden here is over 60 foot. Not as big as Property 2, but it does give them some flexibility.
It's being marketed at £1,095,000, 105 grand beneath their maximum spend of 1.2 million.
Interesting house, this one. It's immaculately decorated.
Can you see that garden?
I can see the end of it, so my initial thoughts are it's not big enough.
I thought you'd start to trade a few things if we got you in terms of...
Probably not the garden, though. The the location and garden are key. The state of the house, it doesn't matter.
This pair know what they want, but with every house hunt, there's going to be compromises. It's just a question of balance. If they want to get out of the rental and on with their lives, something's got to give.
Feels like Tash has written this off really quickly.
Yeah, I think we're comparing everything to the old house, where maybe we need to sort of think outside the box, not write things off straight away. This is the best house so far.
Yeah.
Don't give up hope just yet, Phil. These guys are pragmatists, and this place has huge potential.
I think the upstairs is better than the down.
And the down could be amazing, with your knowledge. That's the thing about this house. The world's your oyster.
Yeah, it's definitely got more plus points than initially thought.
Finally, a ray of hope from behind the clouds.
What's up?
There's nothing up. But you might be having a rethink, that's all.
Are we?
Yep.
But I was sort of standing here looking out the window being a bit despondent.
I know you were, but you see, you just needed me. I'm not saying they're going to part, but I'm just saying they're looking at it in a more positive light. My pleasure.
Well, I've had a good look round,
Okay.
and do you know what? The upstairs works so much better than down.
Really? It's good, isn't
I
it?
don't think you'd have to really change much.
Oh, okay. That's
Because,
interesting.
you know, this room's lovely.
I've got to get back over to the other side.
Oh, really?
It's nice to come and, you know, sprinkle a bit of positivity around. I'm off, okay.
It wouldn't be the first time that your pixie dust has done the trick, Kirstie. Fingers crossed.
So what do you think?
The garden feels bigger once you're in it. than
It does.
is from inside.
Yes, there's definitely loads of potential. I can visualise how you could change it, but I just think the garden is going to be the sticking point,
Okay.
unfortunately.
No, don't worry. Onwards.
I'm desperate to help Barry and Natasha. I really am. But I don't know if what they want exists even with their budget.
Back with musicians Sam and Molly, and we're working on a backup plan in case their offer for property 1 hits a bum note. East Ham isn't a top spot for them, but it's only a few stops on the tube from Stratford, which they love. It may not be as happening for our hipsters right now, but their money goes further.
It's a nice street, isn't it? Yeah.
Lovely trees. Yeah.
Lots of nice houses. Yeah, it's very green.
Straight in?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
This house is fresh to the market, and we're the first to view it. An absolute godsend in a market like this. It's the biggest property so far, and there's lots of opportunity for Molly and Sam to make it their own.
Downstairs, there's an open-plan lounge cum dining area, a modern kitchen with separate utility, and a shower room. Upstairs, there are 2 bedrooms, plus a big bathroom, and there's an additional room or potential music studio up in the loft.
The garden is a decent size, though Raffle won't be bearing any bones as it currently is because it's paved. But the real appeal is price. This house will go to the market at a very cheery 25 grand under their top budget.
Ooh. The asking price is 425.
Okay. It's a really nice space. I like the ceilings.
Yeah. There is a sort of strange grandeur to these houses. I mean, look at the fireplace.
Yeah.
Everyone deserves a bit of fancy, though.
Yeah, exactly. You've seen me. I mean, I'm decked out like a bloody chandelier.
You're a shining example, Kirstie. Let's hope Molly and Sam are similarly lit up by this place.
It's quite a lot to take in, isn't it?
It's a lot to take in. It's just, yeah.
We haven't seen anything anywhere near this big.
I am quite surprised that this is in our budget, to be honest. It gives you a very different perspective on what's possible, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Definite curveball.
Yeah.
With prices soaring in their key search areas, this could be a real opportunity to bypass the sealed bid shenanigans.
When it moves like this, you've got to be there. It will really end up costing you. It's unfortunate and it's unfair, but as Phil says, we can only work within the market that we're in, much as I'd like to change it.
And if you can't change the market, the only thing you can change are your requirements. And in this case, that means location.
We're a little bit blown away, to be honest.
Because this is like up and coming.
Yeah.
It makes you feel a bit silly for spending more money on something so much significantly smaller somewhere else, but then, I don't know.
There is a lot to think about, guys.
Yeah.
My heart goes out to the pair of them. This situation is completely overwhelming.
It is the thing. This happens a lot.
Don't worry.
You'd be amazed.
I'm surprised you haven't broke before now.
It's not easy, this. It really isn't.
I think
I
so.
don't want to push you. I don't want to drag you off to a pub and sit there and go through all this when I know, I can feel and see that you two need to go home. We know where we are. We've got 1 offer in on property 1.
Yeah.
Which would be a miracle if it came through, but miracles occasionally happen.
Yeah.
We've dismissed property 2.
Yeah.
And this property is a whole lot of new things to think about.
It certainly is.
That's a good sum up.
Whichever way you look at it, tonight is going to be tough for Molly and Sam. We just have to hope the property gods are on our side.
Back with Barry and Natasha, and with no houses in the running, I'm trying a different tack for our final property in their beloved Emerson Park.
I found this search pretty difficult, but I've got really high hopes for this. It's a good house, loads of opportunity in the most fantastic location. If they want postcode, this is it.
Consider me intrigued, Phil.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Hi.
You said at the beginning when we first met that for the right opportunity, you would consider stretching the budget and then worry about doing the work in years to come. But it had to be on the right street.
I like this street.
This is one of our preferred streets.
And there's a lot of opportunity
You
here.
can change the house, but not the street.
You said it. Come on, let's
Okay.
have a look.
That's more like it. Happy, smiling faces outside. And inside is just as impressive.
The ground floor gives them plenty of scope to create their own layout. But for now, there's a large living room, separate family room, and spacious open-plan kitchen dining room. Upstairs, there's a main suite with its own bathroom, 3 further double bedrooms, plus family bathroom.
The loft has been converted into a huge recreation room, ideal for their 2 boys. The garden shouldn't be an issue this time, as it's large enough to hide an exciting surprise at the bottom, but we'll come to that later. At $1,395,000, it is 195 grand above their maximum spend of 1.2. But it's been on a while, and the owner is keen to sell, so there might be some flexibility in the price.
So we've got sort of formal living room at the front, and then coming through, this has all already been opened up.
OK.
Yeah.
But there's quite a lot more that you could do to it. It's on the market at just under 1.4.
Okay.
All right.
It's smaller than I thought.
Yeah.
But I'm interested to see more.
At 2,500 square feet, this place is certainly not petite. In fact, it's the largest house so far. So I'm glad Natasha is keen to keep looking.
Wow. It's a great room.
Well, I'm a bit blown away because I didn't expect it.
Great for the boys. Really like up here.
I've got a much, much bigger surprise.
Bring it
Okay.
What a tease you are, Phil.
I have my moments.
We've got a way to go, so you'll have to keep up.
OK. Wow. OK.
Eating area, entertaining area, and then
We've got another house.
we've got
Right.
2 self-contained 1-bedroom annexes.
Wow.
Well, you said it's a surprise, but I think I'm a bit in shock.
Have a look.
Okay, thanks.
There's a big smile. You can't help smiling. I think I might have got her.
Each annex has its own stylish living space,
Oh, wow.
with modern kitchen, separate double bedroom, and bathroom.
What a lovely surprise.
I could live here.
You can have this one, I'll have the other one.
Yeah, that'd be good.
Yeah.
And they could even rent them out to help fund the work, or, thinking long-term, bachelor pads for the boys.
Yeah.
Really works, doesn't it?
Yeah, it really does.
Well, I know that this is the right postcode, and I know that the garden is the right size, and I know that there's loads of potential in the house.
Sometimes it's good to know it all.
But what I don't know is whether the £1.4 million price tag is too much of a stretch, even with some flexibility.
There's loads of potential. The only thing is the budget and how much that work will cost.
But it is also very livable at the moment, so we could sit in and wait till we had the money. But it's really what we could get it for.
Let's go and have a drink.
Okay.
Let's do that.
I think I've deserved it.
This house could change everything for Barry, Natasha and the boys. But we're a long way from a done deal.
Despite a tough search here in East London, we've managed to find Molly and Sam 2 contenders. Property 1, the fabulous flat in Leytonstone.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
And Property 3, the house in East Ham.
I am quite surprised that this is in our budget, to be honest.
But overnight, they've decided against Property 3, leaving all our hopes pinned on Property 1. And with 14 offers now on the table, including theirs, tensions are running high. We're expecting news later today.
There's no shortage of stress here either for Natasha and Barry. The last house in Emerson Park seemed to nail the postcode, the garden and the project. But the asking price is 195 grand over their maximum budget. It's just shy of 1.4 million. So we need to come up with a magic number that will make it doable for them and acceptable to the vendor.
Talking to the agent, the owner has turned down an offer of 1.15, and we know there is an offer on the table somewhere in the mid 1.2s by someone who is unproceedable. You are fully proceedable, you've got a fantastic deposit, cash ready to go.
Yeah, I think that the offer at 1.15 is probably the right offer for that house in that condition, and we wouldn't pay anywhere over that.
Would you offer 1.15?
We would.
Yeah.
At times, I didn't think we'd get this far. We found the right house, but I don't think we've got the right number.
I'm really happy to call the agent, but I don't think we'd get anywhere.
No, that's fine.
A formal offer at that level isn't the right move, but I think it's worth calling the agent and at least having a conversation.
At the 1.15, they would be interested, but they're not expecting your client to accept it. However, if time goes on, and she was minded that that figure would work, then they are there.
Good job, Phil. It's always worth keeping the channels of communication open, because you never know. As for Sam and Molly, I have news from Leytonstone. They offered £452,500, just over the 450 grand asking price. But the property gods have not been kind.
The offer that they were leaning to was for 500,000 from a first-time buyer.
We just can't match that kind of money, really, sadly. That's the bottom line.
I hear you loud and clear.
We do really appreciate all the effort, you know, really trying to
Not
make,
at all.
you know, really trying to make this work. So, you know,
I feel that you're nearly there.
we've got to be right, you know. It's a numbers game.
Please stay in touch.
All right.
Bye.
Speak soon. Thank you. All right.
Yep.
That's that then.
So the search continues for Sam and Molly. As for Barry and Natasha, they went back to view property 4 in Emerson Park and decided to make an offer of £1,155,000.
We liked it. We felt that was the right offer for the house.
Sadly, though, after a nail-biting couple of days, their offer was declined.
It was a shame, but we didn't want to pay any more than that.
Everything happens for a reason. It will all work out for the best, I'm sure.
I love their sense of purpose, add a bit of flexibility into the mix, and they have the magic formula.
We learned a lot actually during the process. We feel what it's taught us is it'll be a nice idea to find something done so we can spend more time as a family rather than spending our weekends doing a house up.
So the plan for now is to stay in rented accommodation in Upminster and keep their ears to the ground.
And we've just got to be ready to pounce if something comes up that suits what we want.
I am hopeful. I'm still fussy, but we'll see.
We certainly will. I wish them the very best of luck.
As for Sam and Molly, a few days after we left them, this property came on in Forest Gate, close to our property 3. They had to really stretch themselves, but we advised them on their offer and they secured the house for 481,000, 19 grand under the asking price.
So the property is a 3-bedroom terraced house.
Dining
Nice.
room.
It's got a dining room, 2 reception rooms,
Yeah.
if you don't mind.
Just like settle into the area, start building a life and eventually some more babies.
But for now, their canine kid raffle is enough to cope with, as these two are going to have their hands full with DIY.
I think our big one is going to be getting the garden into a really nice state.
I'm really excited to be able to put our own stamp on a place.
After years of renting, the dream of their first home is finally becoming a reality.
Having Kirstie's input definitely helped us realise that we needed to push ourselves to get what we wanted.
We're really looking forward to moving in.
Yeah.
I could not be happier for them. If you'd like help finding your next home, then we want to hear from you. You can apply online at channel4.com/take part.
This time,
Is it location, location, location?
we're helping 2 couples who feel stuck.
I think we're ready to be above ground.
In a battle between location and size.
Bigger, cheaper, not as well finished.
Sounds promising.
So we need to strike the right balance.
You are more space and I'm more location.
Could be a bit bigger, couldn't it?
If we're to bring our house hunters home.
What?
Wow, look at this.
Oh, yeah.
Where do we sign?
We're in North London with 2 sets of buyers stuck in rental.
My couple have run out of steam, but are bursting out of their rented flat.
My couple haven't seen that much, but they lack confidence, they're first-time buyers, and they have strict criteria.
Do you prefer when people have strict criteria?
Is that one of those double entendre?
No. No, I was being perfectly clean.
Must be the glasses. You've gone all intellectual on me.
All the better to keep an eye on you, my dear. Property searching in London is not for the faint-hearted. Average house prices are just shy of £540,000, which is almost double the national average. It's even less affordable in North London. In some of the areas we're searching, the average rises to nearly 720 grand. And as we search, interest rates and people's nerves about buying have both been rising, so our help is needed more than ever. Liverpudlian Dom and Arta, who was raised in London, met 6 years ago at a festival in Germany.
You were dressed as Daphne from Scooby-Doo. There's no need to mention what I was dressed as.
Britney Spears. I think he had lipstick on as well.
I think Arta was disappointed when I turned up for our second date in normal clothes.
Not too disappointed because after 2 years of dating, they bought their first flat together. Unfortunately, it didn't turn out to be home sweet home.
We were totally naive.
We overpaid for it, we did. I think we didn't think very long term, did we?
No.
Long term is now a top priority, especially after welcoming their daughter Florence 7 months ago.
She's a bundle of joy, she's full of energy.
She's really good fun.
City-based solicitors Dom and Arta are determined to make their next buy a smart one. They sold their flat last year and have been saving hard. But despite viewing around 50 potential properties, they are still living in a rented flat in Highgate, North London.
We haven't found what we're looking for yet because we're perfectionists.
But also, I suppose, when you're like departing with
lifetime
savings,
yeah.
you know, it's quite a big decision.
You want to get it right.
Yeah.
Meaning the pressure is on this time round. Between savings and a mortgage, they have an incredible budget of up to £1 million. But unbelievably, even that's often not enough to get a family home around here.
That one's been sold.
That's sold.
1.8 million. It's no good for us.
No, big no-no.
Tough to swallow for a non-London native.
I'm always really surprised at how little £1 million gets you in this part of London. You need at least 1.5, 2 million to get a 3-bedroom house, so it's quite a long way out of our league.
Concerned with value for money in the city, they want to find out if their cash goes further in the commuter belt.
Well, we probably need the space more than we need to be in London.
See you later.
If I could cycle to work, that'd be a massive bonus. But if not, you know, within an hour on the train.
On your bike, Pip. Sounds like you'll have a few miles to cover on this search.
So what are we after?
A 3-bedroom minimum, because we both need space to work from home as well. We would like a decent garden.
More children? Is that a possibility?
Yeah, it'd be great if we can, like, extend to a 4-bed eventually.
Yeah.
And how can I help?
We've been looking for so long now. It feels like we're sort of looking at for the same things.
Yeah.
If they don't have it, we just go, no, that's a no.
Definitely a bit jaded, aren't we?
Yeah.
You need a gut feel. You want to love it.
Yeah.
I always describe it as a kind of jigsaw. Where do you get best value for money?
Yes.
Given the space that you need. There's quite a lot to think about.
Yeah.
Don't want to be doing this again, do you? We got to get it right. We got to get it right.
Call you again next year.
It seems Dom and Arta may be suffering from property blindness.
But they do know what they want, and they're not asking for the world. With a mortgage and all their savings, they have up to £1 million for a home with 3 bedrooms, space for them both to work, and a garden for baby Florence.
And they need to stay within an hour's commute of London.
We're searching north of where they live now in Highgate and pushing across the border into Hertfordshire to see if the commuter belt can deliver what they've been holding out for.
I'm staying in London, sticking close to my house hunter's rental in Stoke Newington and investigating the cool neighbourhoods which allow them to maintain their current lifestyle. Podcast content manager Beth and data consultant Rory met 6 years ago, whilst both living in Nottingham. They've since travelled together, lived in Brighton and Spain, and are now happily settled in North London.
We absolutely love how close we are to the park and all the little shops and cafes and stuff. The thing is, it's a basement flat and it's not very light and airy.
I think we're ready to be above ground. Basically started talking about buying a house together almost as soon as we met. I've always been quite sort of financially savvy, so we started saving a deposit.
I'm less financially savvy, but I have known Rory for 6 years and have acquired good habits.
Yeah.
During that time together, it's not all been sweetness and light, in terms of renting at least.
We were evicted from our last flat because the owner wanted to sell.
Also, ultimately, rents keep going up all the time, and our rent's gone up recently, and we just really would like to have the stability and certainty of having our own flat.
They're all set to take their first step on the property ladder together, and they know just how they want to do it.
Kirstie and Phil, it's always sort of been something we've watched together. It's a bit embarrassing, but I've always had this romantic notion that we would buy our first flat with Kirstie and Phil's help.
Nothing at all to be embarrassed about. Let's turn that romantic notion into a reality.
They've had plenty of time to formulate their wish list and target what's most important to them.
1 to 2 beds, preferably a little balcony or some sort of outdoor space.
Put the washing out there, grow our little tomatoes.
A lot of new builds don't have windows in the bathroom. I can't understand how someone could have a bathroom without a window in it.
They certainly know what they want, but their £400,000 budget, generous in most markets, doesn't stretch that far in their top spot. It's all about location, location, location.
I feel like I've really built a community where we live and really got to know the area.
Rory and Beth's search has only just begun. They've seen a handful of properties and offered on one, but something isn't quite clicking.
I'm generally like a little bit more last minute, a little bit more slapdash, and then Rory is a lot more cautious. So I just feel like, yeah, having a bit of hand-holding, having someone with experience.
And sort of that final push to take us over the line when we're being really indecisive.
If only we knew someone a little bit pushy.
So, you know what you want property-wise.
I think we do, yeah.
Yeah, so the next question is, how come I'm here?
We overthink a lot, we're very indecisive. We've seen a few properties that we think we could offer on this, but I think we don't know if we're being ripped off.
Your top budget is 400,000.
Yeah.
You would like 2 beds.
Well, we are aware that's a stretch.
Yeah.
So any kind of room for working from home, could be a little corner, could be a little nook.
Right. So the reason for the second bedroom, it would be a working from home space.
Yeah, potentially. But I think also if the kitchen and living room were all in one room, we would want the second bedroom.
So the house has to operate as a 3-room unit.
Yes.
Outside space, I ask this with great trepidation.
Yeah. It's an ideal. I do like to put the washing outside.
How much work would you be happy to do?
We would have to live in the flat while we did any work.
Yeah.
So nothing that we couldn't live in, basically.
Yeah.
Right, OK.
Yeah.
Drink up. We need to hit the streets of Stoke Newington.
Best alert the locals. Ms. Allsopp is on her way, and she's on a mission.
Indeed I am. Beth and Rory have got up to £400,000 to spend on a flat as close to where they live now as possible, with enough rooms to separate work, sleep and living. There would be an extra tick for some outside space.
With Dom and Arta, they've viewed around 50 properties, mainly in North London. and have asked me to explore further out into Hertfordshire. So we're kicking off in the cathedral city of St Albans. It's less than half an hour by train into the city, so prime commuter belt territory, meaning their £1 million budget gets them a stunning 3-bed like this.
So here we are. We're about a 15-minute walk to the train station. The house itself, it's a lovely semi.
I like the bay windows.
Yeah, first impressions are very nice.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's see what you think inside.
This property will be a real test as to whether shifting their search outside of London gives them that extra something they're looking for.
If it's a top-class finish, then you could be well on your way. The open-plan kitchen, dining and living space is light, bright and modern.
The front room could be a multi-use space, an office by day and a cosy sitting room come evening. Upstairs, there's the 3 bedrooms they've asked for, and outside, a garden just big enough for Florence to have fun.
But in this pricey patch, this is top of budget, with a guide of £1 million.
What we've got here is a really immaculate finished house. Front room, beautiful fireplace, and then the kitchen has been extended out the back.
I like this.
Yeah, this is beautiful, isn't it, with the big windows?
Yeah.
Lots of natural light.
Yeah, it's lovely.
What's the asking price?
The asking price is £1 million.
Yeah.
OK.
Yeah.
Top budget.
Sort of general space-wise, how does this compare to other things that you've looked at?
About the same.
Similar size,
Yeah.
actually,
Yeah.
which is surprising to the stuff that we've seen in London, especially for the top end of our budget. That might be an issue.
The reality is that good properties are still very pricey when you're this close to the capital.
I think for Dominata, it's all about value for money. They overpaid on their first flat and are determined not to make the same mistake twice.
I suppose it's a good thing to have a separate area where we could work from home.
The space could be a bit bigger, couldn't it?
Yeah, definitely.
Well, it's a slightly muted reaction to what is actually potentially a very suitable house. It's immaculately done. It's 3 beds. It's really close to the town and the train station. Yes, it is top of budget, but it's a very strong contender.
And they may yet see that, Phil.
This is a decent-sized bedroom.
Again, nice to have the bay window, isn't it?
Yeah.
And I have a little sweetener up my sleeve.
It does have planning permission already for a loft extension. You'd get a really lovely main bedroom and an ensuite up there.
Yeah.
If you were to have more kids,
Yeah.
actually, it's lovely to buy a house that you know you can extend.
Yeah.
You've certainly made a strong case.
The baby room.
Yeah.
If we're using this for a second baby,
Oh, yeah.
we'd maybe have to extend to get some more
But
space.
at least we have the
work
option
from
to
home.
do that.
Yeah, yeah.
But ultimately, it'll come down to whether or not this is their £1 million house.
How are we getting on?
Yeah.
We like it.
I'm sensing positivity without any love.
I think for me, if I was paying £1 million, I would prefer more space and a lower spec.
I agree, actually. Yeah.
We can move on.
OK.
We're in the wrong house, but we've learnt stuff which is positive.
So they're hoping less of a finish means a bit more space. I just hope I can prove them right. We're in North London. I'm with Dom and Arta, who are looking for a family home, but are realising their money doesn't go as far as they'd like.
Yeah, this is beautiful, isn't it?
The asking price is £1 million.
That might be an issue.
And I'm with Beth and Rory, also looking to get out of their rented and into their own flat. But our search has taken a turn, which some of you who follow me on social media might be aware of.
Yesterday, when we were in a pub in Stoke Newington, filming our start of day chat with our lovely house hunters, Beth and Rory, I went off to the loo, and unfortunately, I got something wrong, and I ended up falling down an entire flight of stairs. Thank you again to everyone who was so kind and helpful, and I will be on the mend quite soon. Have a lovely afternoon. Why have I never worked out how to switch this off?
I've been looking for your off switch for over 20 years, dearest.
But I need to get a move on. It's been 6 weeks since I first met Beth and Rory, and I'm hoping I can reward their patience.
Are you fixed?
I'm on the mend.
Must have been a hell of a tumble.
It was.
Or a little fall.
It gave...
A little fall.
Shut
Little
up.
fall. You had a
Shut
little
up.
fall.
Shut up. I did not have a little fall.
Things that I'm wearing glasses and you're having falls. I mean,
Is that why you've decided to debut your glasses on this show? Is because you're like...
Time's gone past, you know, I've got old.
I did not fall because I was old. I went to look for the loo, stumbled across the stairs, fell down the stairs.
All the way down?
All the way down, from top to bottom, yes.
Somersault all the way down?
Yep. Yep. Hit the wall
Skirt
with
up
my...
round your armpit.
Yep, stop it! Stop it!
Well, it's nice to have you back.
Thank you. It's good to be back.
We better get cracking.
Okie doke.
Thankfully, Beth and Rory have waited for me. And that makes me even more determined to crack this search. We're starting in one of their top areas, Finsbury Park. It's got amenities aplenty, and we're just over a mile from where they currently live, so their lifestyle could stay the same. First things first, though.
I am really sorry.
It's not your fault at all.
But I think it probably was worse for you than it was for me.
What?
Yes.
No, that's definitely not true.
We don't usually have an ambulance
No.
just after the start of day chat. I do remember what your requirements were.
Lovely.
And by some miracle, one of our top 3 flats, which had just come on the market 7 weeks ago, is still available.
Why?
Quite an indication of where the market is. But I'm really pleased because this is a very sunny, south-facing flat.
Wow.
So in we go.
Okay.
I'm sure they'll find this one-bed flat has been worth waiting for. It's got the 3-room layout they're after. The living room is a great size, as is the bedroom, both of which are south-facing. Lovely and bright for working from home. The kitchen's sleek and modern, with room for a table. And although the bathroom doesn't have the window Beth wants, hopefully the rest of the flat makes up for that.
The asking price is £375,000. But as it's empty and has been on the market for 7 weeks, we might be able to get it even further under Beth and Rory's top spend of 400 grand.
So.
Ooh. This is really great.
It's nice. It's really nice.
Really nice.
Yeah. Really simple.
Yeah.
It does exactly what it says in the box.
Yeah, it's great.
It is a 1-bed flat with a large window.
Yeah.
It's a really good-sized sitting room.
I like the floor.
Floors and windows, amazing. It really doesn't seem like it needs a lot of work.
Doesn't need anything. It was put on the market 7 weeks ago at £375,000.
Okay.
Have they had a lot of interest?
A few viewings, no offers.
Okay.
Now, it's empty. It's not rented. They're going to be starting to think about something a bit less than 375.
Yeah.
Out of 10...
8-ish?
Okay. I think I'm a bit low. I think I'm maybe more of a 6.
Oh, that's low. Tell me why, because those first impressions are so important.
I think it feels small, maybe.
Ooh.
But
Right,
then
okay.
when you told me the price, I was sort of, that was better.
Let's go and look at the kitchen.
Yes.
A mixed reaction. The kitchen will need to be cooking with gas to up Rory's score.
Oh, wow. Oh, wow, okay.
This is a great kitchen.
This does change things a bit.
Yeah, it does. It does.
This changes everything.
Because you
It
wouldn't
does.
have to do anything to this. You could put a table in here.
Yeah, you could do a
So
little
you
bit
actually
here.
wouldn't need to take up much of the living space.
I'd say we were a 7 now.
Are you?
Yeah, because it's at 375, like a good price for us,
Yeah.
I think, to then also not have to redo the kitchen.
It's great.
It's
saving a lot.
Yeah,
It's
it's saving a lot of money.
The score is swelling, and the spacious bedroom should keep things on the up.
Ooh, nice sized bedroom.
You're so far away from the main road. I quite like this flat, I think.
Yeah.
It's a really good price.
Yeah.
It's a good location.
Yeah.
And they're clearly happy to forgive any shortcomings, even a windowless bathroom.
What?
Nice tiles.
This is the nicest bathroom we've seen.
Yeah, definitely.
My number is only going up. I
Okay,
think.
up and up.
What about you?
Yeah, I think the number's going up.
Careful, or soon this place could be getting 11 out of 10.
Is it a high enough bar?
Yeah, for me, definitely.
It has a lot of
Potential.
really big selling points, I think.
Great.
Yeah.
Onwards,
Let's
and
go.
maybe upwards.
Fingers crossed.
Ooh.
Well, no promises.
This flat seems promising enough, Kirstie.
But I'm still going to try to beat it. Beth and Rory waited for me, and I'm determined to fulfil their faith.
With Dominata, we're sticking to Hertfordshire, but heading one stop closer to London with the affluent village of Radlett. It's got its fair share of mansions, pushing the average house price here up to almost £1.3 million. But we've found this cracking 4-bed for less than £1 million.
1930s semi, and I'm hoping that it deals with concerns from the first house.
Yeah.
It's on at 950, so
Okay.
bigger, cheaper, not as well finished.
Yeah, OK, sounds promising.
Yeah, let's see.
They wanted more space for their money, and this place delivers. It's almost half as big again compared to the first property.
The ground floor has a lounge, a galley kitchen with adjoining utility and WC, and a sitting room. There's also planning permission in place for a single-storey extension to replace the conservatory. So there's bags of potential to improve.
Upstairs, there's a main suite on the top floor, 2 further double bedrooms on the first floor, and a smaller fourth, ideal for office space. The garden is huge and significantly bigger than at Property 1. The asking price is £950,000, 50 grand under their top spend of £1 million.
Big, generous entrance hallway, followed by front room, second reception room.
Oh, yeah.
The kitchen, this needs some investment.
Yeah.
It needs some improvement. But it does already have planning permission for a single-storey extension.
OK, interesting. I think with a little bit of work, it could be really, really nice, actually.
Yeah.
I wanted to show you the garden. There's 160-odd feet here to play with. You almost qualify for a ride on mower, I reckon, Tom.
Yeah. Garden's amazing. I think this is bigger than any garden we've seen in our search so far, isn't it? Yeah, quite a bit bigger. Yeah, it's huge.
It seems Dom may be seeing this as the £1 million property they've been hunting for.
And this could be Florence's room forever, couldn't it? You could have the cot in here and then you could bring a bed in here, which is a bit bigger.
Yeah, this is lovely.
Well, this is more like it. They're not fazed by the work. They're certainly impressed by the space on offer here, and they wanted to explore Hertfordshire. Radlett's certainly a new area to them, and it seems to have gone down well. So it feels like I might be getting somewhere.
Oh, yeah. Lovely. Like this little wardrobe area.
Is that what this is?
Yeah. Yeah.
I can't fit in there, so that'll have to be yours.
Positively positive, Pip, but I don't think you have time for that.
Just sharing the credit, dearest.
Come and join me in the front room.
Yeah.
How'd you get on upstairs?
Yeah, we like it, didn't we?
Yeah, it's a really good-sized house.
Does it give you any feelings?
I think I could see us
Living
here
somewhere,
or
yeah.
somewhere similar.
Yeah, it has a potential.
Yeah.
How would I beat it?
If you can do something for 50 grand less.
I think we'll like a rustle up. Sure.
You're definitely getting closer, Phil.
Yes, but I sense they're still after something a little better or a little cheaper. This search is far from over.
With Beth and Rory, our first flat was a hit, but I need to see if I can better it. The only thing between my next property and their current rental is the popular spot of Clissold Park. So I'm confident Highbury is a winner. A certain Mr. Spencer is here to make sure that confidence remains high.
So, how does this location work?
This is great. Yeah, this is really good. You're so close to Clissold Park and kind of like the nice pubs down there, which is really, really good.
but similar spot to where you live and are comfortable with.
This whole area is like really nice, to be honest, quite quiet, quite safe.
Let's go and have a look.
Right, okie doke.
You certainly know your house hunters.
Well, I've had weeks to think about this search, Phil, and this place has one thing Property 1 doesn't. The outside space that they'd love. The living room is a decent size, with a dedicated work-from-home space. There's a southeast-facing balcony, perfect for the couple who want to air their clean laundry.
The bedroom is also a good size, as is the kitchen.
And unlike property 1, the bathroom has a window. Being closer to their beloved Stokey does come at a price, but we're still 15 grand under their top budget, with an asking price of £385,000.
Okay. Oh, wow, okay. Ooh, this is nice.
It's just under 450 square feet.
Okay.
So that's 75 square foot less than the previous property.
Mm-hmm.
But it does have a balcony.
Yes.
Yeah, it feels a bit smaller.
I didn't think it felt smaller.
Okay.
How does 385 sound?
It depends what the rest of the flat looks like, but for one bed of this size, I think it's a little expensive.
Why don't we just have a look round it and forget about the price until such time as if you like it, then, Kirstie, you're going to battle?
Yeah.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
I'm hopeful they'll find this place is worth fighting for.
Good sized kitchen.
I like the work surfaces.
Yeah. Got a little table in here. Yeah.
I like the view from the kitchen.
Oh, yeah, that is nice.
6 weeks since my accident.
Mm-hmm.
And this flat was on the market then, and the flat we saw earlier was on the market then.
Lucky.
Well, not lucky, shifting market. Not that the heat coming out of the market is necessarily a bad thing, but I find it interesting.
But they were still the best flats available.
Yes.
It's not as nice as the last one.
It's not as nice in a bathroom, is it?
It has a window.
It does have a window.
It's got a window in the
does have a
bathroom.
window.
Which means you can dry stuff in here.
Yeah.
If the balcony is too wet.
You're right.
It might be smaller than property 1, but this place may yet grow on them.
Ooh, okay.
Bedroom.
Quite a nice bedroom.
Yeah,
It's
it
a
feels
nice
a little
bedroom.
small, maybe.
And I think it actually needs more doing to it than the last one, and it's more expensive.
You are more space, and I'm more location.
Yeah.
And this is your ideal location?
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, luckily, we have another flat to see.
Yeah.
Hopefully that will crack their size versus location dilemma once and for all.
Yep, we just need to get there safe and sound.
Right, we're going down the stairs. Do take care.
Oh, ha, ha, ha.
We're in North London, where Beth and Rory have had enough of the rental market, having been through a no-fault eviction in the past. We've got 2 in the running and 1 more to see.
With Dom and Arta, they were bitten by overpaying for their first flat. Now they've saved hard and borrowed big, but after 50 viewings are still struggling to find the perfect family home, even with £1 million budget.
The space could be a bit bigger, couldn't it?
Yeah, definitely.
To try to remedy that, we're leaving the commuter belt and heading back into the capital. Whetstone has got a great local vibe, and it's 40 minutes into central London, perfect for Dom's commute.
We're back in town, we're in N20.
Yep.
Yeah. We like this area.
We've seen a few. We offered on one in this area, didn't we?
Yeah. Not far
in this
from
area.
here.
Well, here we are. It's a semi. It's on at offers over 850. It's got the 4 bedrooms. It just needs a bit of life put into it.
Yeah.
Let's have a look.
A big tick for area. And to find something of this size at this price is a godsend. The house needs a bit of a lift, but if they can see past that, we're on to a winner. Downstairs, there's currently an open-plan living and dining area with a separate kitchen, but it could be reconfigured quite easily.
On the first floor, there's a bathroom, 2 generous double bedrooms, and a single room that's perfect for a home office. The main suite is in the attic, and a bit of a showstopper. Although it's on the market for offers over, we think £850,000 would secure it, leaving them 150 grand to really make it their own.
So you'll see it's generous in its space.
Yes.
It's a little bit tired in its presentation.
Yeah.
It's definitely got potential.
Yes.
We could definitely put our own stamp on it, couldn't we?
Yeah.
Potential indeed. By putting in a stud wall between the lounge and dining room and removing this kitchen wall, they could have a fantastic open-plan kitchen diner overlooking the garden.
We need a whole new kitchen in, really.
Which means we'd have to do the rest of the works as well at the same time. Definitely something to think about.
I may be pushing them with this place, but taking on work is the smart way to get what they want, where they want it, and even under budget.
It is tricky trying to get the balance between price and condition and size and location. It's not straightforward.
I think we'd also need to change the carpets.
Yeah, all the carpets would definitely need changing. Their bedroom needs a lot of work, wouldn't it?
Oh, yeah.
Completely redecorating.
What I need to do is actually completely wow them with the property, and that just hasn't happened yet. But I'm not giving up.
And nor should you. There's a lot to love here, Phil.
I actually quite like this bedroom. It's probably my favourite of the house.
It's nice to have this big window.
Yes.
It's a good room up here, isn't it?
I suppose it gives you a taste of what the rest of the house could be like.
How does it compare with other things that you've looked at, particularly locally?
It doesn't need as much work as some of the properties we have seen around here.
But it still needs a hell of a lot of work, doesn't it?
Yeah, quite a lot more work than we had hoped.
Being 150 grand under budget means they could really put their own stamp on it. But if the work is too daunting, something else is going to have to give.
We started in a house that was completely finished. We thought, OK, I could do with something a bit less finished. But then we're getting into cheaper and really less finished, and which needs more money spending on it. So we're kind of almost adds to the confusion. It's just another house.
I think confusion is the right word, Phil. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah. No, yeah.
For the couple who've been burned before, it's a tough realisation that they'll have to spend top budget if they want high spec and turnkey. I've got one last place to show them, and I hope it can give them the wow they're after.
With Beth and Rory, in order to better balance between size and location, we've moved further from their beloved Stoke Newington, but Homerton is on their list of preferred areas.
We're less than half a mile from the buzzing Chatsworth Road, and here in Retreat Place, we're finally able to show them a two-bed flat.
It's a suitably named building, I feel.
Retreat.
We have retreated a little way from... Yeah. We're obviously now in Homerton, but we're seeing a two-bed.
Okay, interesting.
Do you know Chatsworth Road? Because you can walk there from here, and there's cinemas and cafes and all sorts.
So, I mean, we're not too far from, like, Hackney Central, London Fields and stuff.
Vicky Park.
Victoria Park's amazing.
Yes.
Yeah. I'm open to see what it's like.
Right, okie dokie.
Quite positive on the area.
I'm hoping when they see they get around 20% more space here than at our last property, that they'll buy into the whole package. The main bedroom is to the front and is a decent double. The second bedroom is marginally smaller, but still a good size.
The kitchen isn't set up for a table, but there's plenty of room. And enough space in the front room to make it a lounge diner.
There's a shower room with a window and a separate WC, also with a window. They need to decorate to their taste, but otherwise the flat is move-in ready. Thankfully so, as it's on at their maximum spend of £400,000.
Hey.
Wow.
Now, either you are a massive fan of yellow, which I am, or you get a paintbrush out.
Yeah.
How does it sit with you proportion-wise?
Feels like a good sized room.
560 square feet.
Okay.
400 grand.
Okay. Yeah, takes us like right to the to the top.
Yes, so it gives you the second bedroom.
Yes.
Gut feel.
I need to see more. It's hard to get past the yellow.
Why didn't you have a look?
Thank you.
That's what it's all about.
Well, who put you in charge?
I just assumed control.
Don't assume anything. I'm always telling you not to assume things.
I mean, it is a good sized second room, for sure.
A positive reaction, but I feel there's something bigger on their minds.
But they're not taken with this setting.
No.
Okay, good. This is an even better size as well.
Yeah, this is nice. This is quite a big room.
Then good kitchen as well, actually.
In practical terms, this flat works well, but it's not all about practicality.
We are not enthused, really, are we?
I think no.
It's tough to misinterpret that reaction.
Is it location, location, location?
I think as we drove away from Stoke Newington and Highbury, I just felt very sad.
Yes, I do think people with knowledge of the area would be like, it's not that far away.
I know it isn't that far.
Close but no cigar. This flat's been stubbed out, leaving 2 in the running.
Before you get too into it, I'm afraid I do have to depart. I'm really sorry.
Okay.
But you're in very capable hands. Good luck.
Thank you.
I've shown Beth and Rory the best available properties. Now they need a moment to consider if either of the first 2 could be the one.
With Dominata, I'm trying to balance size, location and price. And I've got one final chance to really wow them. Here in the North London suburb of Free and Barnet, just 3 miles north of where they currently live, I'm hoping to do just that with this place.
What we have here, I think, is a house that ticks all of your boxes and more. It is in beautiful condition.
OK.
Thoughts of looking at the house?
Certainly looks very spacious.
Yeah. And the street's lovely.
It's a bitter pill to swallow, but it is at £1 million at the asking price.
Yeah, but we are in London, so I think we're more prepared to pay top dollar.
Yeah. Let's see inside.
Let's see if it's worth it.
I really believe it is. Spread over 3 floors, it's got all the space they would ever need.
And the wow they've been looking for. With this incredible kitchen diner with full-width sliding doors opening out onto a sunny garden. There's a separate sitting room, as well as a handy utility room and a WC. The first floor has a family bathroom, 2 double bedrooms and a single for that all-important office space.
The top floor is currently home to 2 further bedrooms, but I have a plan that I think would suit Dominata even better. The guide price is £1 million. For this patch, it's worth it. I just hope my couple agree.
Go on through.
OK. Oh, wow, look at this.
Oh, yeah. This is lovely.
When I walked into this room, I thought, wow, it feels like £1 million.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely has that wow factor, doesn't it?
Yeah.
It's all modern spec as well. I didn't think we were going to get the space, the location and the spec.
Well, you have got that, but it comes at a price.
That's why we've got a budget limit of £1 million, you know.
Yeah. Good point, well made.
You thought they needed a wow house, and I've heard at least one of those so far.
Oh, this is pretty.
The viewing is certainly going well.
Yeah, and again, big enough for a bedroom.
Yeah.
Could be an office room. Could be a walk-in wardrobe.
I'd quite like that, to be honest.
When they like it, that much is clear. Whether they're going to buy it or not, it's less clear. But at least it's a strong house.
It's a decent space.
It looks like there's an office and a bedroom.
You found your way around.
Yeah.
Without getting lost.
So
it's a big place, isn't it?
Yeah.
They've arranged it as a 5-bed.
Yeah.
For these 2, it would work better as a 4-bed. They'd need sign-off from building regulations, but removing the walls separating the 2 rooms would create a fantastic attic suite, perfect for Dominata.
Thought-provoking?
Definitely, yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah, I definitely like this house the most.
After viewing 50-odd houses, this could be the place that finally lets them see past their property blindness.
Beautiful.
Much bigger garden than we would ordinarily see in London.
So the question is it worth anything like £1 million to you?
Yeah.
It certainly ticks pretty much all of our boxes. Sometimes you just got to bite the bullet and...
Yes.
I know it's a slightly unfamiliar area.
Yeah.
So can I suggest, because it obviously is a big decision, drive round, familiarise yourself, take some time.
Yeah.
OK.
Good luck getting to sleep tonight.
They found a lot to love in this house.
It's just a question of whether it's going to be enough.
We're in North London and it's crunch time. With Beth and Rory, property 3 fell down on area, but that still leaves us property 1 in Finsbury Park and property 2 in Highbury.
If
this flat were in the location of either of the first two flats, would you be feeling differently about it?
Yes, 100%.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I think we would be like, where do we sign?
Okay. So that leaves us with property 1 and property 2.
Mm-hmm.
Of the properties you've seen before, where did those two flats come?
In terms of the ones we've seen in person, property 1 is probably the best one we've seen. But I think we have seen some 2-bed stuff online.
If we hadn't, we would probably be jumping at the chance to buy number 1.
You can still buy number 1. I am on the phone.
Yeah.
I am completely on the phone. If we strike up a good relationship with the estate agent and just say, look, we're super keen. In fact, do you want me to call?
I think, should we call them?
I am super
I'll
keen.
call. Okie dokie, ready?
This way, we let the agents know property 1 is a contender, while Beth and Rory investigate the 2 beds they've seen online. Hopefully, the vendor will afford them that luxury.
With Dominata, property 4 blew them away.
Oh, wow, look at this.
Oh, yeah.
I'm keen to find out if they love it enough to want to make an offer.
What I've tried to do is explore new areas.
Yep.
And explore top of budget, lower into budget, levels of work, different sizes, that kind of thing.
Yep.
How's it been for you?
It's definitely opened our eyes to different options.
And different areas.
Actually, going out of London doesn't necessarily mean that it's any cheaper.
No, sometimes a bit more expensive.
Sometimes a bit more expensive.
Yeah.
And then, of course, property 4. £1 million, all the bells and whistles, ticks in all the boxes.
We fell in love with the property. We absolutely love it, don't we?
Yeah, we love the property.
It's a
beautiful.
Beautiful place. It's spacious. The area we didn't fall in love with.
No.
We didn't get the right feel.
And for £1 million, you know, it's at the top end of our budget. It's our lifetime savings. We don't want to buy a property when we've still got a niggling feeling.
Yeah.
So their search is set to continue, but hopefully with some newfound perspective.
I mean, £1 million buys you a lot, but it doesn't buy you everything.
No.
I completely understand you don't want to make a really massive financial, emotional decision until you're super confident.
Yeah, of course.
But you do need to put it to bed. It's gone on long enough.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree.
Well, listen, very best of luck. I'm sorry we haven't pulled it off this week.
Thanks for your help,
I'm
Phil.
sure
Thank you. You've
very
been
soon.
great. Yeah.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Good luck.
Giving them a renewed focus on London and helping them realise what they can get for their money is a result in itself. With Beth and Rory, registering an interest in property 1 has taken a twist.
Right. OK. Thanks, Antonio. I'm going to bear that in mind. Bye.
There's an offer on it.
There's not an offer in it.
Okay.
He said get your clients to make an offer at what they think it's worth.
Why do you think he said that?
I want it gone. Everybody wants it. It's been on the market 7 weeks. It's in beautiful nick. It's getting colder. It's getting darker. This flat needs to be sold. So my advice to you would be, even if you decide you're not going to look at any more 2 beds, let it cool a bit. We've registered an interest.
Okay, perfect.
Yeah.
That's really amazing.
That's great. Yeah, lots to think about.
Yeah, telling me.
Yeah.
Quite the whirlwind, Kirstie.
Indeed, Pip. Beth and Rory waited 6 weeks for this search to begin. And if they need a couple of extra days to make sure they're offering on the right flat, I'm happy with that. 3 weeks later, Dom and Arta have some big news.
We have found a property which we made an offer on, and the offer's been accepted. Very excited.
And so they should be, with their offer of £950,000 set to bring their long search to an end.
Phil gave us a list of properties that they'd gone to see. It was a property that was shortlisted.
4 bedrooms, been recently modernised. 5-minute walk from the tube station.
Office space for us to work from home.
And it's only a 10-minute walk from our doer-upper property 3 in the North London suburb of Whetstone.
Bill, thank you very much. You definitely opened our eyes to where we were going wrong in our search.
I think it was the push that we needed, so thank you.
Very happy to have helped, Smiles all round.
With Beth and Rory, a lot has happened in the 10 days since I last saw them.
We looked at some other places, but then we wanted to go back and see Property One again.
We just walked in and we had a sense that we could really see ourselves living there.
As soon as they were sure, I was straight on the telephone to the agent.
Our first offer was 360, and then they came back at 365, which we took a bit of time to think about, and then went for it and got the offer accepted. Yeah, it's been really exciting.
They secured it for 35 grand under budget, and now Beth and Rory are imagining themselves in their new pad.
Really looking forward to being in like a really airy, bright flat and waking up to the sunshine.
Yeah, a really big thank you to Kirstie. She was really supportive throughout the process and just helping us be a bit more decisive.
I would also just say, hope your back is okay.
Yeah, hope you continue to recover.
With every bit of good news like that, I just feel better and better.
If you'd like help finding your next home, then we want to hear from you. You can apply online at channel4.com/takepart.
This time, we're in southwest London.
Right, we're going to sort this, Chloe.
Hope so.
Where our house hunters are sick of trying to navigate the tricky market.
What we're doing obviously isn't working.
Is there a plan B?
No.
So it's up to us to diagnose the problem.
For me, it's not good enough.
Prescribe the solution.
I'll just meditate on my decision.
I need a younger co-host. And hopefully find a cure.
Job done.
Job done. We're in southwest London, helping hopeful buyers find space in the city.
My pair pinpointed particular streets and holding out for the perfect property.
And it's situation critical for my motorbiking medic who wants a home of her own.
Did you see there what I did with the peas?
What about my motorbiking medic?
It wasn't as good.
Oh.
I did a thing with peas.
Well, I did a thing with M's.
Well, P is your letter.
Gee whiz.
Pip, pip,
And Phil.
I'll take your P and raise you a T. From Thames to Tooting, southwest London is characterised by its famous commons, majestic parks, buzzy vibe, and of course, as the home of great British tennis.
Average property prices are close to £800,000, with semi-detached homes sitting at over 1.4 million.
But it's flats that make up most of the sales here, though even they are nearly double the national average house price, at close to £550,000. That's the market 30-something Chloe is searching it. But after 7 months and no joy, some may say she's struggling. She would put it slightly differently.
My search has been a bit of an epic fail.
As a junior doctor tasked with saving lives every day, Chloe envisaged house hunting as a simpler task.
Juggling shifts with viewings has proved unsurmountable.
Chloe is 12 months and a few exams away from being a qualified A&E consultant. She'll be working shifts, so living close to her local hospital is essential. And she has one other deal-breaking consideration.
The motorcycle is a big part of my life and a big part of the search. It's my main mode of transport, my passion and my hobby, and it needs a home as well.
Chloe's love of two wheels started as a teenager.
My dad is a keen motorcyclist, despite being very discouraging of me as a teenager from owning one, and he actually helped me find and buy my current bike. It's nice to have something to do together, and it is a bit of a passion that we share.
And it's not the only thing they share.
Back living with my foster parents in my teenage bedroom, which It's a lot smaller than I remember. It's great being back in the family home, but I am very much ready for my own space.
Chloe left London to study medicine more than 15 years ago. But with the option to finish her studies close to home, she's back. It's where friends and family are and where she wants her future to be.
Whilst there are a wealth of activities wherever you live, having people to do it with is what makes it fun.
But for the fun to really begin, Chloe needs a place of her own. She's got a budget of £450,000, but has struggled to find anything to buy.
To me, it very much feels like a very large sum of money. It's the best part of £500,000, and I am looking and struggling to find a one-bed flat. It's pretty disheartening.
Don't worry, Chloe. Phil will know just what property to prescribe, and home visits are his speciality.
Tell me about your search. How many have you been to see?
20 in total, all in Wimbledon,
Right.
All one beds. It's not because I'm not willing or able to sort of extend the search. It's just taken all of the time and effort I have to do Wimbledon.
Where do you feel you've been struggling?
It is such a big amount of money, and I'm sort of crippled by indecision and fear of investing £500,000 in something that's not right.
Describe the ideal flat to me then.
One bed, own front door would be lovely. The only real deal breaker is the motorbike.
I've heard about the motorbike.
Yes.
The requirement for parking that's the challenge,
Yeah.
because that will just restrict us.
Yeah.
Is there a plan B?
No, we have to find one.
We will.
Failure is not an option, Pip. Doctor's orders.
But the cost is a tough pill to swallow, and it'll take a special place to calm Chloe's nerves about buying. She has up to £450,000 to spend on a one-bedroom flat with a place to park the bike.
She'd love her own front door, and we need to keep in mind her commute to work.
Wimbledon is Chloe's top spot, but it hasn't given her everything she needs. So we'll be widening the search, staying within an easy commute to work.
My pair are searching further west. They love all things leafy. So I'll be focusing on Richmond and its surrounding suburbs that have a good community feel. Devon-born Ben and Cornish-born Maya have been searching for their first home together for 6 months, with Ben very much in the driving seat.
Has he been obsessive, or is that too far? He will know everything that's on the market. He'll have booked out our Saturday with viewings.
I don't need alerts. I refresh quite frequently.
He's on it all the time.
Oh, no, I'm working.
They met 5 years ago and have been married for just over a year. They currently live in the central London flat Maya bought before they met. But life on the 18th floor has lost its appeal.
You think you're in Central next to a park, but you're actually 5 minutes away from the park to get down there.
We don't necessarily need to be right in the centre of everything for the next stage of life, hopefully.
Ironman competitor Ben would love to ditch the balcony and train in the great outdoors every day. Maya would love a garden for her yoga and to find a community as wonderful as the one they have now.
Our favourite areas are Richmond, Barnes, East Sheen, Kingston.
But these are a lot of people's favourite areas. They've saved hard and are borrowing big and have an incredible budget of £1.25 million. But that means they really want to get it right.
I like a bay window. I never dreamt that 1.2 million wouldn't get me everything I wanted, and how wrong I was. All we're asking for is a medium-sized house with a garden.
Moving on to the next chapter of our lives, it allows us to hopefully start a family.
Accountant Maya and tax advisor Ben have adopted an analytical approach to their search.
There's a spreadsheet with each of our criteria, the size, the link.
Yeah, I think we've done 15 viewings.
Yeah, you're 6 months down the line and you don't have a house.
Even with their big budget and relatively modest wish list, they are searching in super pricey postcodes. So getting it all is nigh on impossible.
We need to work out what compromise needs to happen. There will be one.
Yeah.
And I know just the person to find it.
Thank you, Phil. there is a more pressing problem that needs to be addressed as a priority.
Rumour has it that yours is the most detailed spreadsheet that anyone has ever seen in 25 years. It's not necessarily a compliment, Ben.
No, it's not a good thing.
Because it's such a fiscally important decision, nobody says, oh, I'm just going to follow my gut.
As our search has progressed, we've added more to the list of what
Yeah.
we want, and it's just getting harder. We don't want to make the wrong decision.
I know that you want 3 bedrooms and somewhere to work from home and a garden of a specific size, and those are the houses we're seeing. But if you can trust me enough to just say, OK, each house we're going to go into freely.
Yeah.
I think what you're doing is really sensible, but I think it's hindering your search.
What we're doing obviously isn't working.
We will reboot your search.
I'll take a reset as a win.
Well, let's drink up and get on with a reset.
I'm all for an analytical approach, but buying a house can't be all business.
Agreed. Without a good gut feel, the figures are fruitless. Ben and Maya have up to £1.25 million to spend on a family home with at least 3 bedrooms. Curb appeal is important, as is a good-sized garden.
And Ben travels to the city every day, so transport links need to be top-notch.
Morning.
Morning.
Fitting well?
I think I may have frightened my couple a little. They've got a good attitude, they're really positive people, but
Okay.
I just want them to put some gut.
They want some feeling as well
Yes.
as some numbers.
Yes.
If I was only looking for a flat, I think it would be relatively straightforward.
No.
But I'm not just looking for a flat.
Don't tell me there's a pet of some kind involved.
Well, a motorbike. And the motorbike can't be insured if it's parked on the road, so it has to have private parking.
Wow.
And that is going to be really challenging.
Right.
But it's her hobby, it's her passion, and it's her method of commuting to work. She's a doctor.
Okay. Stat. You don't know what that means, do you? No.
Chop chop? Pronto? Make it snappy?
Well, when you put it like that, of course, there's a sense of urgency. We have to get Chloe out of her teenage bedroom. Her top spot of Wimbledon hasn't been able to offer her all that she needs, so we're heading 1.5 miles down the road to Rains Park, which, with its bustling high street, has lots to offer. There's also over 200 trains a day to Wimbledon, so she can be in the area she loves in under 5 minutes.
Right, we're going to sort this, Chloe.
I hope so.
Here we have freehold house with parking.
Brilliant.
We're kind of borders of Rains Park and Wimbledon. Wimbledon High Street, it's a bit of a walk that way, but it is walkable.
Yep. Rains Park is not really where I would choose to be.
OK, let's see what you think.
I'd say this house has some work to do, Phil.
Yes, but Chloe has only ever viewed flats. This is a house, and that alone makes it worth a look.
Inside, there's a good-sized open-plan living, dining and kitchen area, and stairs, which lead up to a bathroom and double bedroom. The space and layout are really good, and I just hope the outside space is enough.
It's on the market for £475,000. But we've been told the seller is open to offers close to Chloe's budget of £450,000.
Right, through your own front door, Chloe.
Lovely. Yep. Own front door. Check.
Into the main room. Sitting, cooking, dining.
Space-wise, it all works. But I'm just going to try and look at it without the sort of niggle in the back of my mind that's saying, this is Rains Park, not Wimbledon.
Why don't you have a look upstairs on your own? I'll come and find you.
Giving up on the Wimbledon dream isn't going to be easy for Chloe. I'm not sure you've aced your first serve, Pip.
It's a bit of paint.
It is a house with its own front door with awesome bike parking that she can actually see. On the edge of Wimbledon, it's got to be worth considering, really.
Size bedroom.
She may be coming round.
How are you getting on?
Good.
Yeah?
Did you say there's outside space?
That is the outside space. It's drop curb, so you can put
Okay.
a car on it or motorbike.
Okay.
There's no garden.
Okay.
A look is worth 1,000 words.
I think the outside space may be worth more to Chloe than I realised.
This is perfect for the bike,
Yeah.
but it's not somewhere that I can sit in the morning and have a coffee.
That's an absolute must-have.
Yes.
This search just got harder.
Sorry.
No, you don't have to apologise. I thought the priority was the bike rather than you having outside space.
Chloe first, closely followed by bike.
Fine. I'm on it.
Priorities in order. You know what you've got to do, Phil.
I do. I just don't quite know how I'm going to do it.
We're in southwest London. I'm with Ben and Maya, and I'm hoping to get their house hunt back on track.
And I'm with Chloe, who needs a flat that fits her and her beloved motorbike.
Well, we're in the right place, Phil. It seems to be all Zoom around here.
Well, motorbike is the only way to get around London.
I know.
But for Dr. Chloe, it's more than just that. It's her passion, one she shares with foster dad Jimmy. After over 15 years away, she's moving back close to family and to finish her last year of medical training. But while our first property suited the bike, it lacked the outside space for Chloe.
Chloe first, closely followed by bike.
Fine.
For Ben and Maya, they're ready for the next step. They've outgrown their central London high-rise, but 6 months of searching has left them bamboozled with facts and figures.
It gets to a point where you do get worn down.
We've hit the reset button and we're starting in Kingston upon Thames. It's got the community Maya craves and Ben's favourite cycling spot of Richmond Park, all on the doorstep of this detached Victorian villa. I'm confident I've found a winning formula.
Hello.
Rumour has it that this street is 4C. Will you just explain what that means?
Listed out our areas from 1 to 10
Yeah.
in terms of what we wanted, and then within Kingston we did sub-areas of which roads that we wanted. Not that we're particular or anything.
OK, so we're kind of in the middle.
It's a really beautiful house.
It's a lovely looking house, isn't it? It's really lovely looking. Happy to look inside? I'd love
Certainly
to.
are.
Great.
I'm starting strong with this 3-storey family home. There's a light and bright reception room with bay windows to the front and an open-plan kitchen, living and dining area to the rear, with doors leading out to a lovely west-facing garden.
On the first floor, there's a family bathroom, 2 double bedrooms, 1 with ensuite, and a third being used as an office. In the converted attic, there's the main bedroom with a very generous ensuite bathroom.
But around here, that all comes at a cost. It's on the market for £1.2 million, 50 grand under their top spend of 1.25 million.
So straight into the kitchen.
I think it's really nice.
Right, it's ready to
Really?
move into it.
Yeah. Good start.
Yeah.
OK.
Quite high end.
An instant gut reaction. So long spreadsheets.
Lovely olive tree in the garden.
I think it's the perfect size.
You could get obsessive about this lawn.
I've never had a lawn, so just the idea of having a lawn is quite exciting in
quite
itself.
Exciting, yeah. Oh, you know what I want? A robot lawnmower. It comes out and it just mows, and then it goes and drops the grass
I've
off.
got one of those too.
I'd say they're liking it so far, Kirstie. Your reset has begun.
I can see this working.
Yeah.
Genuinely.
Downstairs has done its job, and I can't see them being disappointed with the space on offer upstairs.
It allows us to move into a different life stage.
I think this is a strong house. I think they came in and had a good reaction to it. I think that top bedroom really works. We'll go from there.
Whoa.
Lovely.
This is about half the size of my flat.
I don't think I've seen anything I prefer for the 1.2 in Kingston.
A really good option.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is more than a reset. It feels like a full emotional release.
You've seen it all.
It's such a good space, and that master bedroom.
We've looked hard for the last 6 months and we've not seen this sort of property come up.
Bar's been set for Kingston. Onwards and upwards.
That's one very good option in the bag. I can breathe a small sigh of relief.
I wish my start had been as successful. but I'm hoping my next offering will give our search a kickstart. We're heading a couple of miles down the road towards Earlsfield, an area packed full of charm with a real village feel and an ample dose of cool. I can really see Chloe here, and I hope she can see herself in this fantastic one-bed flat.
Right.
This is the flat here.
Okay, I'm intrigued. It has
Cool.
curb appeal.
Good.
It looks pretty from the outside.
It's a building with 3 flats. This one has its own front door,
Yeah.
and we're going to head upstairs. But there's something I want to show you en route.
Okay.
Let's do it.
I couldn't be happier to be showing Chloe this first-floor flat. There is a lot to shout about.
There's a light and bright living, dining and kitchen area, all very nicely done. There's a good-sized bedroom and bathroom, and the added bonus of this private balcony, ideal for Chloe's morning coffee.
And that's not the only outside space. There's a pretty and very private garden with secure off-road parking for her beloved bike. It's on the market for offers over £385,000. There's an offer in for 400, so Chloe would have to beat that. But I think she'd still have change out of her 450 grand budget.
You have a look in there.
Thank you. Oh.
Good private barbecue, have your friends round. And down there is the bike park.
This is perfect so far.
It's pretty good.
It's really lovely.
Let's head upstairs.
Yes.
Did I hear the word perfect? You could be heading from 0 to hero with this place, Pip.
Offers in excess of 385,000. They've had 6 people round, and they've got 400,000 on the table. It's not been accepted.
Okay.
Yeah? Come through here, because it gets better. Because look at that.
Oh, nice. Balcony.
West-facing balcony. Sun goes down over there. Evening drinks. It's quite cool, isn't it?
You've done well.
It's unexpected, this bit.
The kitchen is sort of
Yeah.
style-wise
Yeah.
what I would go for.
Have a look at this. I thought that was very cool.
Oh, and they've got a coffee machine.
Yeah.
That's my second love.
We've got the bike. We've got the coffee machine.
We're done. Let's go.
Have a wander.
Yeah.
Got any questions, give me a shout.
Chloe seems to be really connecting with this flat.
Nice bed.
Nice work, Phil.
Well, it's certainly lifted things coming here. She likes it. It's got a good feel. I'm happy.
This is a good size.
I think Chloe is just as happy as you are.
Could you see yourself?
Nice.
Cup of coffee?
Definitely.
In the business, this is known as mentally moving in.
Well, you've got a nice smile on your face.
I do.
Yeah?
It's perfect. Job done.
Job done.
The balcony is a game changer. It's excellent. I definitely wouldn't have found it.
Excellent.
while
I'm
you're
really,
here.
really pleased. Let's let tomorrow take shape,
Okay.
and then we'll see where we're at.
Now it's my turn to breathe a sigh of relief.
And next, you get the fun task of trying to beat the benchmark, which is what I'm trying to do. We're heading to Barnes, a place Ben and Maya popped right at the top of their spreadsheet. But with semi-detached properties costing on average over £2 million, I've been challenged to find a home they can afford here. Now we have, and I've invited Phil along for the ride.
Well, lovely to be in Bath. Beautiful Bath. Bath? Barnes.
Oh my God, it started. The rot has started. I need a younger co-host. I'm so sorry.
Hello, good morning.
I was going to introduce you
Lovely
to the man formerly known as Phil Spencer.
Can you just be nice for a moment? I've only just
He
met
was
them.
just standing here going, God, I love Bath. So, top location.
Way up there. Definitely up there.
I'm going to take that and run with it. Let's get in.
And Bath or Barnes, who could blame you? Especially when the house is as spectacular as this one.
The open plan living, dining and kitchen runs from front to back and is exceptionally well thought out and finished.
Upstairs, there are 2 bedrooms on the first floor, along with a very tasteful family bathroom. On the second floor, there's a further bedroom with ensuite. They're all doubles, not quite the proportions of property 1, But if they want to be in their favourite area, they'll have to be big enough.
The garden is a fantastic size, though with it comes the compromise. But it's that compromise that brings this place into Ben and Maya's budget. In fact, it's bang on at £1.25 million.
Wow.
Pretty cool.
Wow. That's an amazing feeling.
Yeah. I've only just gone in, but look at your face. It's gone all underlit. Yeah. This house has compromise. It's the railway track at the end of the garden. Oh, that's train.
We live in Vauxhall at the moment. We hear loud stuff every 3 or 4 minutes.
Yeah.
So
It's not phasing Ben, and I think there's a lot for Maya to like too.
We've moved into this second space. What do you feel now?
The whole thing is very aesthetic. The train line is the compromise that I'm not sure about yet.
Why don't you stay with me and we'll go out into the garden and wait for a train. Phil and Ben can go upstairs.
This house is everything they've dreamed of in the perfect location.
As long as the train line doesn't derail them.
There's the train.
I feel I'm going to need to see the rest of the house to see if it outweighs this.
It's the old classic, isn't it? Location versus house.
yeah,
But
exactly.
here you've absolutely got the location. You've got a lovely house.
Maya did love yesterday's property.
What did you feel when you woke up this morning?
I can't really get it out of my head.
The Kingston house?
Yeah, and I'm surprised by that.
OK, right, that's interesting.
It's not as big as where you were yesterday.
Yeah. I personally don't think we need quite as much space, so I think this would be enough.
It certainly seems like Ben is less perturbed by the trains, or maybe just seduced by the Barnes postcode.
For Maya, it seems her heart may still be in Kingston.
Wow.
It's a question of whether this house can win her over.
OK.
That's a beautiful room.
It's on the smaller side,
It is.
but I think it could be enough.
Are you reapplying?
Yes, always,
That
always.
time of day already?
Yeah.
Well, you've got some happy house hunters, haven't you?
They have applied a lot of intelligent thought to their house process, but they need to feel it.
Wow. Yeah.
It's a good size.
You're absolutely doing your job. The beautiful barns, stunning house. But if they were to go with Kingston, bigger house, different kettle of fish.
I think it may come down to just how much Barnes means to them. It is at the very top of their wish list, but then there's that compromise.
It's very beautiful. The issue for me is the sound.
So are you still thinking Kingston?
Kingston was quiet.
I love this house. We always knew we wouldn't get what we wanted in Barnes without making a significant compromise.
The trains is the compromise. When you're able to recognise the compromise, it's much easier than when you're not. It's a lot to think about.
Well, they certainly seem to have ditched their spreadsheets.
But there's a new problem. They each prefer a different house, and they need to be on the same property page.
We're in southwest London.
I'm with Ben and Maya, who are trying to leave their high-rise behind and find a house before hopefully starting a family. We've reset their search, and now we're all about the gut reaction.
2 houses viewed, 2 houses liked. So much for the picky pair.
The big challenge now is getting them to agree on which property suits them best.
And I'm with motorbiking medic Chloe, who has moved back to London to be close to family and friends. But she's well and truly outgrown her teenage bedroom and is in search of a flat to call home.
We've got one very much in the running, but I haven't quite finished yet.
We're off to Tooting. With equal measures of grittiness and gloriousness, it's a vibrant location, attracting young buyers who want to own a pretty property for a less eye-watering price tag. And we're here to see this very fine example.
So how are you today?
I'm good, thank you. My mind's kept going back to property 2.
Okay, that's good.
I think it was great.
Good. But today's little surprise
Okay.
Tooting, a classic Victorian conversion ground floor flat.
It looks lovely from the outside. It looks very smart.
We're really here to debate and see how it compares with property number 2.
Yeah, let's do it.
I want Chloe to explore all the options, and this is my more traditional offering.
The inside is immaculate, with a cosy living room and a big bay window. There's a light and bright bedroom with built-in storage, and the bathroom is really nicely done. Unlike property 2, Chloe would have the luxury of having a kitchen separate from the living space, with room to dine.
The garden is separated from the house slightly, but more than big enough to have friends round. And I'm hoping it feels private enough for Chloe's morning coffee. The bike could be parked out the front, so we're ticking all the boxes here. It's bang on budget at £450,000, and it's not yet on the market. So if she likes it, we're in pole position.
Right, Chloe.
Thank you.
Front room.
Okay.
All the bells and whistles.
Lots of nice features.
Yeah. The bedroom.
Yep.
Lots of storage.
Yep. Nice window.
And then through to kitchen, bathroom, garden. All beautifully presented, top of its game.
Yeah.
450 grand. The sweetener is it's not actually on the market yet. It comes on today or tomorrow. So you are in the kind of driving seat.
I see. Nice.
Should you like it? Gut feel, how does it compare with yesterday?
It's lovely, and there's nothing wrong with it. Don't think I've decided yet.
This is very traditional and beautiful.
Yeah.
Whereas the other one is a bit different, it's a bit quirky.